Check 1 2 1 2, bitch.
What the fuck is up, people?
What up?
It's episode 303.
303.
303 of the most consistent podcast in the area.
Give me a hell yeah!
iLLogical sense. This is your boy Buzz B.
And over here it's your boy JC No
And Martin.
What's up? Hey, we got the dingbat. What's happening though?
I know, long time no see, motherfucker.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, plotter.
I need some time, bro. Nah, some real shit, man. I really did need some time. I didn't realize how much time I really needed. If you
2
really,
years?
Bruh, hey, look. You could say that, man, but with all the shit that
Like the
went on
fucking
in my
Cleveland
life,
show.
you know, with all the shit that went on in my life,
Yeah.
bruh, them 2 years was actually really important.
No, they really were.
They
It
were.
wasn't like you dropped off the face of the earth. We were definitely still in contact.
I mean, I kind of felt like I did, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Shit.
No, to the logical world you did, but to us,
Nah, dead ass.
To us you weren't.
Right,
So we
right.
knew. That's why I just had to make it. That was actually the perfect joke. It was like when they did the Cleveland show. So he left Family Guy for like 2 or 3 seasons, and then all of a sudden magically
fuck.
he came back to Family Guy.
Like, that shit didn't even dawn on me.
You should have just kept talking and just acting like, yeah, Martin's here now.
Yeah,
Don't
right.
ask questions. He's just here. Don't ask questions. He's
Yeah,
just
nah,
here.
man. Life is a motherfucker, bro. Let's
It
just
is.
say that
It
much.
is.
Man, who you telling?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you feel me on that for sure.
Fuck, man. Anyway.
Yeah, so shit happened in February. So we said we're taking Black History Month.
Yeah, now it's Women's History Month now.
So we decided to come back.
Exactly. Yeah, we're still the most consistent podcast in the area. Give me a hell yeah.
Give me a hell yeah!
Just not Black History Month. CPT, niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah, we missed some shit.
Now what happened? What? Okay, so
Yeah.
we were gonna. There were so many things. There were so many things that stopped us from recording
Yeah.
because we had so many plans to record.
For a long time. We've been talking about it for a cool little minute.
happening.
Like I was definitely planning on recording, and then it felt like my son came back into the household and turned into the outbreak monkey. And shut the whole household down for like a good 2 weeks. And I was like, yeah, y'all can't come over. Stay away.
You said it's not safe.
It is not safe. Yeah,
Contaminated.
it is not safe around here. Do not come by. I don't know when that's gonna happen. And then we had to fix up the garage, to make it more baby proof because when he did start feeling better, he's not at that walking stage yet.
Right.
But he's definitely at that. Not only am I leveraging, but now I want to take a few steps while I'm leveraging stage. So now we can't, obviously for parents and uncles and aunts who know, you can't leave a baby out of a play area when they're at that stage. So we had to now completely revamp the garage to make sure it's baby proof.
I know, right?
So there was another week where I was like, yo, y'all stay away. Because I don't want y'all walking into some...
I gotta fix some shit.
Yeah, I don't want y'all walking into some chaos. And finally, I was like, well, Black History Month is over, so
Y'all can come
welcome.
I know, right?
And I've been waiting, baby.
Talk about it now.
Yeah,
Why you going, it's not your team.
because I'm with you in spirit.
Black ass lie.
You want to be gang?
No.
Why not? We got a Compton nigga for a head coach
So the
now.
Niners lost the Super Bowl. If y'all don't know, the whole world saw it. It was like the most watched Super Bowl in America, in the whole damn world, Craig.
It
Yeah,
was the most watched, anything.
Yeah, since the Apollo 11 moon landing.
Shit.
damn.
So we can talk about this there's two ways we could talk about this. We could talk about it logically. That's why Martine is here, and then me and JC are gonna talk about it illogically.
Well,
So
you're all the way illogical. Martine is all the way
logical.
logical.
No,
I'm all the way in the middle.
That's what I'm saying. That's why JC's perfect for this type of situation. He could go both ways.
The listeners can't see. We look like damn West Side Connection right now. Martine showed up in red. Busby showed up in blue. I'm in a black hoodie. Like this is a clear cut.
So we lost. Okay. Patrick Mahomes got 3 fucking Super Bowl rings. Brock Purdy played his ass off. Round of applause to Brock Purdy.
I know we can round of applause to losers, but all right. Nigga just skipped over. Said no round of applause for Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
round of applause
I don't know about
to
all
Brock
that
Purdy.
one,
No, ain't no round of applause for that nigga. Fuck him. And Taylor Swift.
Busby said, "Your little half and half."
Little half and half.
Oh, yeah. That is powerful niggery.
Half nig. When I said that last time, I was like, who said that?
What kind of shit is that?
Go ahead.
Kyle.
Somebody did this.
Nah, seriously, we just got outplayed. That's pretty much the gist I can say. We got outplayed. We did everything that we could do.
Why don't these niggas run the ball in the Super Bowl, bro? They never run the ball.
Kyle didn't want to run the ball in the fucking with the Falcons. Didn't want to run the ball. In the first time we went to the Super Bowl, didn't want to run the ball now. 3rd and 4 in overtime. You took Christian McCaffrey out. 3rd and 4. You called as soon as I saw McCaffrey on the sideline, I was like, why are we in shotgun? And then threw the ball, and then fucking Chris Jones just fucking goes through the line, and Brock Purdy said, fuck it, and just threw it. Even though Brandon Ayuk or Juan Jennings, he was curled the fuck open, but he didn't have time because the line was tired and they couldn't block.
No, it was Ayuk.
Whatever.
Chris Jones.
Even though he ain't gonna get paid, Chris Jones.
Yeah, he is.
He did. He got that incentive for the end of the season too.
Yeah.
Oh, he fucking did.
Sure
Anyway. Yeah, so I couldn't really blame him because he didn't have fucking time. And then shit just kept happening that was just beyond what we were doing. And it was just, because I talked to Martine after and I was fucking sad and he got to talk me off the ledge, literally.
See, the thing is, though, is that normally you call me.
Yeah.
After
That
an
didn't
L,
happen.
Yeah.
Yes, you always
Oh
fucking
yeah,
call
but
me.
after this L, I was devastated.
Yeah,
That
so I
was
hit you. I was like, "Hey, we ain't stopping tradition, dog."
the type of pain I felt from this L, this is up there with Kyle Williams. That's how it felt. Now it's kind of right below Kyle Williams, because it was above Kyle Williams, but it's below the type of pain I felt.
See,
it's
the fact that
Kyle
you say
Williams.
Kyle Williams, though, that shit really irritates the shit out of
It's
me.
Kyle Williams,
And then Kyle Shanahan.
and then this Super Bowl L, and then the NFC Championship.
Which one?
Wow, the fact we had to say which one.
I mean.
The Seattle.
Ah, okay.
Oh, well, no, that is a fair question. I thought you was going.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we can
one
go a
was-
number of
that
different
one-
ways with
that
that,
one
shit.
was rough.
To be honest with you.
Yeah, which one? Yeah,
Yeah.
that one was rough. Yeah, which one?
Seriously.
But, it is what it is. Are we going to be back there next year? I hope so.
On my Kodak Black shit.
Nigga, the fucking Kansas City didn't have no receivers for the whole fucking season. Them niggas dropped balls every fucking game and still found ways to win. Taylor Swift.
That was crazy.
Nigga.
No,
and
what,
then.
what you just said, pause.
What?
That was crazy.
What?
They dropped balls all season.
All season.
They did.
That is.
Then they had
That's why.
then they had their come to Jesus moment with the damn Raiders on Christmas.
We were the last team to beat them this year. Yeah. 62 passing yards the whole game.
Ran the ball on them. And after that, Patrick Mahomes was like, oh no, this ain't gonna happen again. That was their come to Jesus moment on Christmas, ironically. On Jesus.
I think it's wild that I'm not saying this to take a shot like, Raiders, Niners. I think it's just wild how
Is it raining?
yeah, that's wild. It's wild how the last game of 2023, that was on like the CBS Nickelodeon was the Chiefs losing to the Raiders. But then the first or whatever last game of Nickelodeon of 2024 was them, you know.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate for the Niners, but it's kind of like that poetic justice shit that they can run with the Chiefs.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, we took that loss to the Raiders, then we went inside the Raiders' home. Because I don't feel good about you guys losing. They went into fucking Allegiant Stadium. Like, how do you think I feel as a you know, supporter of the Raiders? They came into the building and they left with the championship.
Actually.
But
how do you think I still feel? I don't like Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, he's anti-Chiefs. If you're that's the thing that bugs me.
That was the thing about real Raider fans.
Yeah.
Real Raider fans,
they were hitting me up
for the Niners.
All of them hit me up. Like the ones that I know personally would hit me up and be like, "Man, I hope y'all win. I hope y'all win. I don't want the Chiefs to win in our stadium." No. I'm just like, all right, that's cool. So
there was a whole bunch of Niners out in Vegas.
Hey, so I pulled the JC though. I was like, so you trying to be gang gang?
Bang bang.
Bang bang.
Bang bang.
Don't get me wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. I just
trying to bang bang.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Move this man.
Not again.
And you deserve all them boos too. The fuck is wrong with you?
Hey man.
Now don't get me wrong. I didn't have red on.
I mean, if you did,
I just went to the closet. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, you right.
When I'm in that much of a,
it's like Batman.
Yeah. Spin the block real quick. But still, it was like, no, I'm not ever rooting for the Chiefs ever. That's no.
Yeah, no, that's out.
How would y'all feel if y'all rooted for the Raiders at some, like, you know, hypothetically speaking, if you got a job for the Raiders, you know, that whole thing. Or we
already talked about that, bro. I got this shit tatted on my arm. It ain't going nowhere.
Exactly. But it's okay. So like, it would be in this case, it would
Raiders
be
versus the Cowboys.
No. In this case, it would be the reverse.
Raiders Seahawks in Levi's Stadium. I'm rooting for the Raiders. I'm give a fuck.
That I was just about to say.
Yeah.
It would be the exact same thing.
I know, but see, that's a logical thinker. You know what I'm saying? Like.
But we're dealing in an illogical universe.
I work in Oakland.
Yeah.
I deal with a lot of people from Oakland. Every time I wear my Niners shit, it's like, oh, fuck the Niners. And it's like, so y'all want the Chiefs to win? You a real Raider fan.
Side note, the Super Bowl will be in Levi's in 2026.
Yeah.
But the Raiders ain't going to be it.
But I'm just saying, hypothetically, I'm just going to say this now. If it is the Niners and Raiders in the Super Bowl, it's IMO. It's the Purge. I ain't going no. I'm staying in the house.
Gangland.
Yeah.
That's the Purge.
Gangland.
And no matter who wins, the Bay Area is going to burn.
And they said the Olympics here in 2026 in the Bay. The fuck?
I don't know, man.
It's not the Olympics. Isn't the World Cup here in 2026?
World Cup's coming in this year.
Yeah.
Or is that this year?
No, I'm pretty sure it's 2026.
I'm staying in the house in 2026.
Yeah, it's going to be a wild time.
I ain't leaving 2026.
Like, the whole year is going to be fucking nuts.
Yeah, Giannis going to be homeschooled.
Out here.
No, if it's the Niners and Raiders in the Super Bowl at Levi's, the Bay Area is going to burn. It doesn't matter who wins.
Keith Lee ain't never coming back.
Even if the Raiders will become the Oakland Raiders again when they come out here. It won't be Vegas. Like, you remember the ending to Return of the Jedi? Just think the opposite of that. It'll be fucking break stuff. Limp Bizkit.
It's Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Here we go give these flashbacks.
Yeah. What's it called? Woodstock? That's what it's going to be.
Yeah, Woodstock 99.
But anyway.
Ain't forgot it yet.
Now that time has passed, I was angry at first. I did not want to talk about this for the past 2 weeks, but now I'm calm now. I'm calm now.
Yeah, you didn't.
I'm looking at it. You know, I have not watched sports until recently. I have not turned to ESPN.
That's crazy.
After that, I didn't turn to ESPN or nothing for weeks. This was a bad L, my friend.
For you? I don't understand. Personally, I don't, because I saw the game. I know exactly what happened. I know where we lost it. I know what gave them life. I've been telling you.
I know. It was the Kyle Williams beta version.
Oh my god!
But it wasn't. But it was just
the beta version.
Because it wasn't his fault.
Beta version comes first, right?
Whatever.
So he already did wrong.
Don't boo me.
No.
Okay, good. I take that. No, it was just luck. It was just bad luck. We'll get to that. It's just it was just bad luck. It was just it hit his foot,
man.
and then
yeah. Yeah.
And that's how everything changed. They can't keep getting away with this.
But they did.
They always do. They got away with it last season. They're getting away with it again. And next season, I swear to God, man, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen next season. Shit. My coworker, who was a Chiefs fan, he didn't believe in his team at all the whole fucking season. The whole season, he did not believe in his own team.
On some real shit, though, Buzzy would give me updates about this shit. And, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, you have Patrick Mahomes.
And I told him that last season.
How do you not, you know what I mean, have some faith in that team?
I told him that last season. We don't got no fucking receivers. That's what he kept saying over and over again. And he said it again this season, but this one, it was really apparent.
Yeah, and what did I tell you?
Patrick fucking Mahomes. But Patrick Mahomes don't catch the ball.
He's throwing it.
Sometimes they have the most drops.
So?
I know. That's what we can say now. God damn it.
Hey, man, but I told you.
Whatever.
Until proven otherwise, he's still that dude, man.
Fuck him.
Like,
I know, but
at some point you have to understand sports.
I acknowledge him.
Like, shit.
I acknowledge him.
How do you think it is supporting the Raiders?
What's up?
You go from Tom Brady to Patrick Mahomes.
So can we talk illogically now?
Go ahead.
The world is yours.
So, episode 3 of this podcast?
300 episodes ago.
Shit.
It was episode 3. JC let me know about a certain somebody. Shout out the TSDN. About a certain person who was bad juju. And he just happened to be a fan of the Lakers. But unfortunately for me, he is a fan of the San Francisco 49ers. Not going to speak that name. But that name just can't help himself. And he just kept saying, I guarantee this, I guarantee that. During the Christmas game, Martine, this motherfucker said, I guarantee that the Niners are going to beat the Ravens. Then someone deleted it. Then he gets mad and said, oh, just for that, I guarantee they're going to win. Yeah, don't fucking delete the guarantee. You know what happened that day on Christmas?
Yeah, no.
Brock Purdy had the worst game of his life. 5 interceptions.
Man.
That was because of that motherfucker. I'm not going to say the name.
Oh, my God.
He who shall not be named.
He who shall not be named.
It's the curse. That curse is real.
That curse is hard to deny at this point.
And then all Christmas, he kept guaranteeing. He guaranteed
it's hard
the
to
Lakers
deny
were
at
gonna
this
win.
point, man.
Y'all motherfuckers.
No, he kept guaranteeing the Lakers were going to win. They
He guaranteed
lost.
we was going to beat the Celtics, and we lost one of the worst ways to the Celtics on Christmas Day.
Lost.
Okay.
There's no okay.
See, look, this is what I don't understand, right? Y'all always blame this dude for everything.
I don't blame him for everything.
Damn near.
I don't blame him for everything. I do not blame him for everything.
But the energy
But there
is
have
there.
been some things where I have looked, and it don't make sense.
The fucking pandemic.
What don't make sense though is that you guys even admitted that he does go on a hot streak.
Yes, but
That's
how.
the dumb shit to me.
But it's how. It's the
What you
evil that
mean?
comes along with it.
Because some bullshit's going to come. It's going to hit you
And
right
it's
in the
always
fucking head.
always on time.
Bruh, look,
Literally.
It's not just the fact that it's the hot streak. It's you see we winning now. The only way we could lose is if you prey on Anthony Davis's downfall. And 9 minutes into the game, after Anthony Davis is playing MVP caliber ball,
He goes down.
Anthony Davis comes down with a rebound and twists his damn ankle somehow, some way.
So that's a nice segue.
So
the Super Bowl.
Now, Super Bowl, I have never seen no way that Dre Greenlaw.
No, we're gonna pause. We're gonna pause.
Don't even do that.
We're gonna pause.
There is no way I am ever, just running onto the field. I'm sorry. When he ran onto the field and that happened, I don't normally do this, but I saw it and said,
Demmer.
yeah, that was him.
Oh, you said the name.
That was him.
It's recorded.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
I said, no, that was him.
Said it. No, this is what happened.
It was him.
See?
This is what happened. Throughout the
Said,
playoffs,
he who shall not
Yeah,
be named.
I know.
he who shall not be named. We censor it. Like
Then
beep
named
it.
him.
Beep it. Just beep it. You got a timestamp. Beep it. So, throughout the playoffs, we all came together in the group and muted him. We told the administrator dude, mute this motherfucker. Which he was. Those 2 games we watched in the playoffs, he already made his guarantee on his page. Even though he was banned from the group, the curse was still hitting our team. That's why we were down 27 points.
But did we win?
That's what happened.
But did we win?
Banned him.
Did we win?
So then the day before,
I'm
the
pretty sure we won.
Them ain't got nothing to do with that. Can't blame him for that one.
like, just let me talk.
That's what I'm saying. Like you were talking about, we were losing, but we won.
But let me talk.
Go ahead.
So then the day before the Super Bowl, this motherfucker goes and says, "You know what? I wasn't gonna say the G word. I'm gonna make. What did he say?
No, he did guarantee.
Yeah, I know.
It was a guarantee.
No. He was like, I've been doing some thinking, man. I wasn't gonna say the G word, but it's time, baby.
Yeah.
It's time that we got a parade. The Niners are gonna win the Super Bowl tomorrow. I guarantee it. He sealed their fate as soon as he said that. When Dre Greenlaw ran on that field and fell down, I literally said the name. He who shall not be named.
You already said it. Might as well say it again.
You can censor it. And then throughout the game, he's just everything that went to shit. Everyone got injured all of a sudden. We were the most healthy team going in there. We all got injured. The fake Kyle Williams shit happened. That was him because it was bad luck. And then we lost.
See, look.
And then he was like, "Oh, I'm devastated. You know how bad I wanted to go to wherever this nigga was, and I wanted to get a switch. Who let the towel in the pool? That's what I wanted to do him."
It was bad.
I was angry, and then JC called me like, "Yeah, I don't know why that man did that."
I don't know why.
He's like, "You good, man?" Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. I just don't know why that man did that. I wanted to physically. Oh, I can't even say it. It's making me angry again. It's just.
So
why did he do that?
Just to revisit this timeline, right? So he said that the Niners are going to lose or win against the Packers and the Lions.
No,
that
we
actually
banned him.
happened.
No, he did it.
But he did.
No, he did it. He didn't make the post because the admins were banning him from making posts.
But he did it on his own personal page, though. Still, right?
But it's a way that this works.
So the curse don't work unless he fucking does it.
Yeah.
Man, y'all on some shit.
No, it's not, Martine.
This shit's been tested.
Man,
This man said, no, the day before, he was like, you know what? Like a few years before, he said, you know what? I think it's time we go out and get the GOAT Tom Brady to get us.
Bruh.
I think it's time. The next day, Tom Brady
retired.
Oh, so it's not because he played for hella years and was like,
No,
you know
you gotta remember. This was after.
I'm done.
This was after. You gotta remember. This is after Tom Brady initially retired.
Yeah.
Sat down and watched Disney Plus with his family and was like, "No,
Right.
I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get. I'll take a concussion instead."
Right.
No, this was after the fact.
Yeah.
Where he was still thinking, "No, I think I'll do it," and then Dimmer's like, "Oh yeah, no," and he's like, "Oh no, I'm not dealing with the curse. I'd rather retire."
Oh my god.
I'd rather retire.
So you said the name too.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going. I put him on the cover of episode 3.
Oh,
so
man.
Yeah.
For sure.
yeah, I had no problem saying it.
No, and then when the pandemic happened.
The best part about this was after all this was done, he blamed the group.
Yeah.
He said the group is a curse.
And now you know what he's going by now since that Niner game fucked him up because he's a Niner fan. He's going by promises.
Yeah, he
now.
said so. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any more guarantees. I promise that when I was like, man,
that game fucked him up so bad. I want to. Yes. I'm not going to jail.
Somebody did this.
Yeah, somebody did this. Somebody did this indeed.
somebody did indeed. I wonder if he had anything to do with Cam Newton.
Shit.
Somebody did this.
Well, before we get into the jokes in there, we also do want to say, in addition to, eventually salute to the Chiefs, prayers up to the community of Kansas City for what happened.
That shit.
For what happened at the parade. Shit should have never happened. Should never occurred.
You know the wild shit about that is, I don't know if y'all like been keeping up with the music I've been dropping and shit, but the producer that that I had on 5 of the tracks that I dropped, he actually is from Kansas City. He is a Chiefs fan, went to the parade. He said he was right next to that shit as it happened.
Jeez.
Like, honestly, as soon as I fucking seen that report, I hit him up. I was like, yo, I'm praying for your safety. I knew I wasn't going to get a response back because of all the shit. I mean, as it is, a parade is crazy. Like, I've been to the Giants ones 10 years ago and shit, whatever, right? But, like, I know how crazy those are just in general. So imagine having, like, a fucking emergency type situation going on.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I hope I get a response back because dude is cool as fuck.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
for sure.
By the way, Diverse7, that's his name. Check him out. He dope as fuck.
But yeah, that was really unfortunate. That was fucked up. He was like, yeah. It was like when you said props to the Chiefs. I was like, no. And then you were like, oh, never mind. Yeah, condolences to the fans and all that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it makes you even
Seriously.
again like.
Can't even go out and celebrate them winning a Super Bowl victory.
I'm saying,
I
like,
mean.
you know,
And
around
it was
the time.
It was a nigga moment. That was the thing how it happened. It was a nigga moment. That's how it started.
Yeah.
Niggas just started fighting. They're like, fuck that. And just started shooting everybody. Or just started just letting off bullets.
What was it? 10 or 11 kids got hit. Like that's the type of thing. As a father, now it's like,
Damn.
do I want to risk taking? You know, and now I have to factor that in.
Yeah.
Is that something I even want to put Giannis through at this point? You know,
Nah,
it's
seriously.
it's hell of a lot safer to just watch the parade at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, shit's stupid. So you know, definitely prayers up with the Kansas City community.
If the Niners ever win, I'm going to the parade. I don't give a fuck.
Like, you know, like yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
Like,
on
I'm
top,
saying,
you
though,
know,
bro,
off
like-
top because we can't live in fear.
Yeah,
But you know,
exactly.
just as a parent, when you see
Nah,
that many
but I
that many
does-
kids get shot, it's like,
Yeah,
is that even worth
for
it?
sure.
It's a
And then you watch the
perfect
news
football.
and you see, you know, there's a third grader. He's explaining and detailing everything as he got shot, and it's like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, it's ridiculous.
That's
It's
crazy.
crazy. It's crazier. If the parade does happen in my lifetime, God willing, it won't be in Santa Clara. We have to go all the way to San Francisco.
You swear like that so far,
It's,
dog.
no, I'm just saying it should be in Santa Clara. That's the closest parade we're ever gonna get. Ain't gonna be no shark shit.
Where they gonna go? The Togos?
I'm gonna fight this guy.
They gonna go through the Togos and iguanas?
Right around Smoke Eaters.
Say, if the Sharks ever
Hey,
win the Stanley
You want to
Cup,
make a stop at IHOP?
Hey,
It's gonna
man.
close that whole street down.
if the Sharks ever win the Stanley
Might as well
Cup,
head down to Japantown. Yeah. At Jackie's place. You feel me?
no. If the Sharks ever win the Stanley Cup, I will be downtown. I'll be at the parade. I will be a bandwagoner. I'm just saying.
Oh, I know you will.
I'll be a proud bandwagoner. You know how bad the Sharks are? When WWE comes out here to try to diss the Sharks, no one even boos. They're just like, no.
Yeah, right
It's
now,
like that
yeah.
video we both sent him.
Right
Martine,
now, yeah,
and
it's
Martine
bad.
responds. He goes, "I don't know what you sent me, but Busby sent the same shit. So fuck you too."
Dead ass.
it was.
Nah, because I saw the one that you sent, because you sent it first. But when I saw this motherfucker sent
What
the
was
exact
it?
same thing,
It was the
we're
Golden
doing
State
our
Warriors.
part.
Golden State Warriors. I'm doing my part.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Giants. I'm
Niners.
doing my part. Or Niners. I'm doing my part. Giants. I didn't do fucking shit. The Sharks. I don't know what we're yelling about.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck y'all, man.
Seriously. Just, yeah.
Hey, man, it is what it is.
Just saying, man.
Now Cam Newton's hat.
Huh.
Where does that rank in the Hall of Fame?
With the hole in it?
Yeah, first ballot. Like, where's the hat go?
That shit stayed in place looking like
like,
bad
bruh.
hatter. Bad Negro. Shit, that shit stayed in place. So what was the whole story on that shit, man? Oh, first of all, since we've been gone, Cam Newton was Niner enemy, public enemy number one.
He
'cause
was.
He kept calling Brock Purdy a game manager, which is, it wasn't, what he said wasn't a fact. It was just how he was saying it and not giving, and pretty much he wasn't really giving Brock his props, but he just kept going with it. So we get his fucking stock up because ESPN was talking about him. Like his podcast was becoming like must listen because he just came off as a hater.
Yeah.
It wasn't much listen from me, man.
I never listened to it because
Nah.
he still feels he can play, and I'm like, no, you cannot. You are washed. He is.
I mean, I'm not gonna say he's not, but I'm just saying though, like I'm pretty sure he probably could play, dog. Like the
As a
quarterback,
backup?
quarterbacks ain't really all that great right
As
now.
a backup.
Yeah.
Like there's the top end, and then there's everybody else.
But
I mean,
he
he gonna get in by week 11 though.
No,
That's
but
the thing.
he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to be a backup. He still feels he can
Well,
be a
that's-
starter.
yeah,
that's the
problem.
problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. He's got to prove himself more than anything.
And he had chances to, and he failed.
No, I mean I know that, but I'm saying like if he wants to like be a starter again, it's not going to be like you're just the outright starter. You got to prove yourself as being a backup first.
He proved himself in Joes against pros.
Shit.
Well, what happened to Joes against pros?
He went 4 against 1, and his hat
Bruh.
stayed on.
Oh.
He got jumped,
Oh yeah, that
but not
shit.
really.
That shit. Yeah.
like
That was a grown ass man.
He got punched and he smiled.
yeah, for real though.
That's what he does, man.
Dead at like, bruh.
That's a different nigga, man. You won't do that.
I mean, but you gotta think about it though. He is like what 6'4", 6'5".
He's
some shit
6'5",
like that.
240.
Yeah, solid
And
muscle.
played quarterback.
Solid muscle though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, bro, you ain't no regular ass motherfuckers gonna
he
do
can
shit.
still play.
Yeah.
He still says he's play ready. If any team calls him, well, no, he wants to go to the Falcons and he wants to be a backup during the Falcons or whatever.
Hey, let him.
Oh, yeah.
I know exactly. That's why he
That
wants
is
to go there.
powerful niggardry at work here.
I mean, ain't he like that? Ain't he like from the South though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he wants to be close and shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, that makes sense.
Imagine if Russell Wilson goes out there and Cam Newton wants to show up as a backup.
The rumor is what's it called? Fields on his way out there.
Yep.
Yeah, they want to trade him out there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to trade him for like the first round because the Bears want to get Caleb Williams. Mm-hmm. That's fucked up. But man, Caleb Williams about to go to hell
That's
too.
the business.
I know,
Hey man, but you put Justin Fields with Drake London and fucking Kyle Pitts.
You don't have a fucking. He'll be comeback player of the
and
year.
fucking what's his name? Bijan Robinson's a fucking monster, dog.
Yep.
He'll be a comeback player of the year.
Yep.
You know.
I don't know about comeback, but
No, because he's in hell. He's in hell with the Bears, man. Bears been fucking.
that's what I'm
with
saying.
him.
Like I don't. What's he coming back from?
Hell.
From hell?
Soldier Field.
Shit.
And then finally, bro, major news to close out sports. Come on now.
What?
Where you guys gonna be in the summer when college football comes back to the video games? Come on.
EA Sports.
Where y'all gonna be? 'Cause I'm gonna have a headset and I'm gonna teach my son.
My son.
I'm gonna teach him how to recruit. I am gonna teach him how to recruit.
Who's gonna be on the cover?
I don't care.
is real
I'm gonna be
dynasty
on the
shit.
cover. I'm gonna take a picture with a headset and I'm gonna be on the cover.
What was the
With the
last
headphones
We
one?
gonna
you got on
recruit.
right now?
Yes.
What was the last one?
14.
Oh wow! Then that's when the players were. I want to get paid, and then NCAA was like, "No more games for you."
Bruh. I'm
I'm in.
excited.
I'm in. I'm in. I'm all
And
the way in.
I haven't played Madden in years, and I haven't played NCAA in years either. So
And
Well, there hasn't
we
been
haven't had the
NCAA.
option.
I know it hasn't been an
It's
option.
been one game, and that's
Now I
it.
wonder if they do this, are they gonna like make it, inaugural with Madden and shit like that? And,
Oh, like how it used to be?
Yes.
Yeah, they
have to.
They better, shit.
Bruh,
You have
every
to.
component is coming back, and now you add in the NIL component to it.
Lord,
Ooh. That's interesting. It's gonna be in the game. Well, it's
Yeah.
got to be in the game. It's in
Yeah.
the game.
it's in the game.
It's in the game.
That sounds.
How
fire.
you gonna recruit?
God damn.
You can't give them money. I mean,
No, you could. The NIL.
Because you know where I'm going.
I know you're going to fucking not Wyoming. Where y'all going? Colorado.
You must be out your
I know.
fucking mind.
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
USC.
You must be out your mind.
Oh, he's going to his alma mater, dog. Come on.
Where? Because you know where I'm gonna go. Like that ain't even a question.
I'm going to the U.
Oh, okay. I see you.
I'm talking shit about Prime.
I see you.
I'm going to the U. I'm
I
talking
see
shit
you.
about Florida State, and I'm talking shit about Colorado. Nah,
Yup.
give me Irv. I want all the cocaine.
Hey man, look, I just
We
want
gotta
that-
recruit everybody.
I want that alternate cover that you sent me, dog. Got the Oregon Duck flying on them. Oh man, oh, the fucking was it Washington State or some shit?
Now I'm thinking of. Side note. So I've been watching the New England Patriots dynasty shit on Apple TV.
Uh-huh.
Pretty interesting shit. Raider fans, don't watch episode 2.
I don't think Raider fans are gonna watch it at all.
I know, seriously.
I'm
You
just
said
saying in
Patriots, and we
general.
was like,
Like why the fuck would
we
they?
just got rid of a Patriot out of our locker room.
I know, right? Nah, because they showed it, and I was just like, oh shit, this is fucked up. Episode 2, they're about to talk about the Tuck rule, and then you see it, Charles Woodson sacked his ass.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and I'm like, yo,
I wasn't even supporting them back then. And
Yeah.
I was like,
join
damn,
gang, and you get initiated into it.
and then Brady was like,
Instant trauma.
Yeah.
Brady literally said it. It felt like a fumble. I think it was a fumble, but yeah, shout out to that ref that looked into the rule. I was like, God damn. But then 2 episodes later, they talk about the undefeated season. And they talk about when they lost that Super Bowl, like an insider's like, yeah, I was in the locker room and players were throwing up and crying and throwing up. And I was like, God damn. And
I wonder if they would trade the Tuck rule for that undefeated season.
in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I would.
In a heartbeat.
Then again, you got to think about
that
it.
was
though,
Spygate.
Nah, but like the what you call it, the Tuck rule shit. That was like the beginning
I
of
was
everything.
like,
That was the genesis.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because that's a real question to ponder because that started
everything.
that led to everything. So
Yeah.
does that even lead to an undefeated season?
Probably not.
No, but they
You
talk
probably
about
don't get there.
Right.
No, but the wild thing is they talk about Spygate and Robert Kraft. Robert Kraft talked to Robert Kraft talked to Belichick, and he told him like, from a scale of 1 to 100, where do you rank this as a problem for the team? Like that whole situation, where do you rank this? And Belichick simply said 1. And Robert Kraft was like, "Then you're a real schmuck."
Somebody
He was
did
so
this.
annoyed with that shit. He was pissed. He was like, and he went. And you remember he went out there and defended his ass.
Situation.
That's when the undisputed season happened. When they got Randy Moss and they were blowing teams out.
Yeah.
It was like 55 to fucking 14 and shit.
Yeah.
Belichick was like, he was like, nah, I'm gonna show no mercy.
Yeah.
And then when they got to that Super Bowl, like Robert Kraft was like, I'm thinking it was the hand of God, but really it was the hand of the devil. Even if I was like in hindsight, I'm like, y'all should have saw that shit coming. I bet you he should not be named was like, yeah, they're gonna go undefeated.
Oh my God, man.
Hey, well, he did say he's a Tom Brady fan.
What?
He did say Tom Brady was his GOAT, and he said he followed Tom Brady wherever. So
That's cool.
I'm sure he did say it in 2008.
Man, stop.
I know the season was 2007, but I'm
know
sure he said
2007.
it at the 2008 Super Bowl.
Were y'all going for the Patriots or the Giants at Super Bowl?
I went for the Giants.
Yeah.
I cleared $200 in my dorm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like we were hopeful the Giants would win, but it's just like, yeah, still the Patriots. And they were talking about when the Patriots lost that Super Bowl, the whole world celebrated. I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, bro, I honestly during that time I was just tired of seeing the Patriots win. Like, somebody else, please. It was,
And that's
it's like
like-
Alabama for me. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
and then after that, after the Giants beat them again, they weren't in the Super Bowl for a good 3-4 years.
that's cool.
I know what I said.
I had no problem with that.
Yeah, and the last episode I watched, it was on Aaron Hernandez, and this time it was after he laughed.
Well, nah, cause hey man, we were talking about this earlier.
No, I didn't.
Somebody did this.
Yeah.
So we've seen all the documentaries on Netflix. We're seeing from the outside looking in. This time it was told from the Patriots' point of view, like the players' point of view. And Brandon Lloyd, shout out to Brandon Lloyd, former Niner, he said he had his locker room was in between Grunk and Hernandez, and he said that Wes Walker came up to him and was like, "Yo, Aaron Hernandez is gonna say some wild ass shit. Whatever happens, just ignore it. Just whatever wild ass shit he says, just ignore this shit." And Brandon was like, "The fuck? All right." And he said Hernandez would say some wild ass shit, and he was like, "The fuck?" Then they showed Deion Branch, and he has long ass dreads now, looking like Whoopi Goldberg now. When you see it, you know what I mean. Anybody who's watched the show, you will know what I mean. And he's talking about how there were signs throughout the entire practices and shit like that. And there was one time, this Aaron Hernandez showed up in flip-flops and shit on practice, and he was just clowning around during practice drills, and Brady was like, "Get this guy the fuck off the field." And Hernandez was like, "The fuck? Oh, kill that motherfucker."
And I've been waiting, baby.
Hindsight, he was probably really thinking about killing Tom Brady.
In hindsight,
In hindsight,
that man was serious.
He's dead in the Black Series. But yeah,
that was a legitimate statement.
Yeah.
That was an actual threat.
In hindsight, it was like when we were younger and we realized hammer don't hurt him. It wasn't.
Oh shit!
yeah, he meant that shit.
Yeah.
That nigga meant that shit.
That was legit.
Yeah.
No, and then every time, no, it was funny.
And
thing,
if you
every
know,
time,
you know.
legit.
Yeah.
And every time they were asked Bill Belichick when it was about Spygate or it was about Hernandez, he'd be like, "Well, I already talked about everything I want to talk about in that situation." So,
Well, yeah. I mean, come on, man. He probably has talked about it like way too
Yeah.
much to the point where he's like,
Yeah.
I don't even want
And
to
they
go
show
there
like never before seen footage of them during practice where he's cussing up a storm, cussing out the players and shit. He's like a drill sergeant. I'm like, God damn. Yeah, it's an interesting watch. I can't wait till the last few episodes when everything goes to shit. When Garoppolo shows up and he chose Garoppolo over Brady. He was trying to trade Brady and keep Garoppolo. I want to watch that.
Side note, I like how the Niners and Raiders came together to just hate on Garoppolo and get him suspended for the first 2 games of next season.
Yes.
He ain't going to have a team.
Nope.
He pissed off both fan bases and said, I'm going for the Chiefs.
That nigga said, I'll pick the Chiefs.
And they said, you know what? You're on steroids.
And
they said, you know what? I think you are too. And they got his ass all the way up out.
He kind of predicted the score too. I think he was almost right on the score.
Yeah.
But fuck him.
Yeah.
Damn. You never thought I'd say that, huh, Martine?
No. Never.
We got Purdy now, so everything's all Purdy now.
Ah, that's interesting.
Now he's got the defensive coordinator. What's his name?
Nick Sorensen.
I guess he's in-house.
Yeah, he was DB coach or some shit like that.
Yeah, and then apparently we got Brandon Staley as
assistant head coach.
I don't know what the fuck that means,
understand
Kyle.
that shit. I don't understand that shit.
That nigga put...
The motherfucker sucked as a head coach, but he's going to be cool as an assistant head coach? Like, what?
What's that mean, Kyle?
How's that going to work?
Is he going to be like your other... Like this? You got to remember, this motherfucker allowed 70 points on the Chargers with the Raiders, man. Was it 70 or 80? Or 76?
I don't know. Me and Giannis stopped watching after 42.
I don't remember.
It was a lot of points.
It was a lot.
I was trying to teach him about failure, and I failed at teaching him about failure.
He said, oh, shit.
Because they dropped 42 in the first half, and I was like, well... I suck.
Yeah, man.
So, you asking the wrong man. I don't know.
I know. But that's just...
I just know he didn't show up for the next game to coach them afterwards. That's all I know.
Yeah. So yeah, he's gonna be assistant coach to Kyle Shanahan. Kyle, I hope you know what the fuck you doing.
I mean, I think he does. He's kind of, won a lot of games.
A lot of games, but I really hope he knows what he's doing.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like he does.
You trust him?
Yeah. Kyle, yes.
Oh yeah, you know where I was going with that. You trust Lynch?
Oh yeah.
Now
you do. I still hold that shit against him because if we had DeForest Buckner instead of Eric Armstead, I feel like we probably would have won that shit because the pass rush and all that. But neither here nor there.
Give me a hell yeah!
Niggas were mad at the Niners for firing Wilkes, which was hilarious. So the Niner fans were mad. But the whole media was, and they tried to make it a racist shit.
They try to make it a racist shit and blame it on the Super Bowl, but it's like, no, y'all don't understand. Like, he wasn't the right fit.
Huh?
Black History Month.
And?
They gotta fit the narrative somehow. I'm glad we took the month off.
Nah, you right.
Oh yeah, Usher performed at the halftime show.
Hey. I was waiting for y'all to get to that.
Hey!
Yeah, that was cool.
No, that shit was dope.
It was cool.
It
At a concert.
That shit was dope as fuck.
It went by too quick.
I mean, it was
Honestly, yeah, I'll give you that.
But
it did go by hella quick, but I mean,
maybe I was just thinking about the damn game. Like, get the fuck off the stage.
I bet you wish he stayed longer than home.
Shit.
Like I said, I was so nervous about the Niner game is that I started a whole argument on Twitter comparing him and Justin Timberlake on purpose. Purposely did that.
What?
So I could get people arguing. I was so nervous.
Oh, well, now you're the one who shall remain nameless then. I bet that was the universe punishing you.
What? Mm-hmm. No. I was that nervous.
You see what nerves do to you?
Sense.
Yeah, I know. And I learned my lesson.
You should have went and took a shit.
I didn't even
Probably would have helped clear your mind, man. Shit.
Throughout the week? Just leading up to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
You know I got some dietary tea. You could have
It's over now.
Regular bowel movements and shit. You feel me?
I purposely left albums off of Usher's list to make sure that hey, man. I was nervous. Shit. And that album was trash.
Yeah, there's no excuse.
I ain't listen to it.
Boy.
I ain't listen to it.
That boy dropped that album the week of the Super Bowl.
Hey, man.
What's that?
We love Usher.
That album is basura.
Really?
It's forgettable.
Yes.
Woo. Kanye dropped the same day as him, and Apple did everything they can. All the industry tried everything they can to stop that album from going from number one, and it went number one. Usher came in at number 2. In week 2, Usher dropped off the top 10. Kanye's still there.
You know I ain't even rocking with Kanye like that, but Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign, they did they damn thing on that album.
Yes, they did.
That's what he was saying. I need to listen to
No,
it.
but here's the thing.
That album is pretty damn good, man. But that Usher album, whew.
Here's the thing,
Here's the thing, people.
That album's pretty damn good, man. But that Usher album, 3 songs in, I was like,
No, how it opened was just like, this is how you
Shit.
open your album?
Yeah.
This is your first album back in how many years?
Yeah.
I'm not counting A. This is your first album back after the Looking for Myself shit?
Oh, god damn.
This is the first album after the whole, after
Right.
the title shit.
Right.
This is supposed to be your
Yeah.
comeback. You did the whole Las Vegas shit.
I ain't even counting the single with 21 and
I was gonna say, 'cause that
and
shit's kinda
Summer
hard.
Walker. I was like, that was a good single.
Yeah.
And that was track 2. So I was
Okay.
like, everybody's familiar with that. So
Ah.
I was like, so I'm gonna let that breathe. That's cool.
Yeah.
Then you get to song number 3, the sample,
What was that?
and then
Which
the
one?
lyrics of the hook, and I was like, nah, dog. If this is
What did they sample?
Let's look.
if it's not track 3, it's track 4.
It's one of them tracks with Sweetie. It's the one with Sweetie, right?
No,
Oh my god, he has a song with Sweetie.
Is Sweetie on it? No, Lotto.
it's the A-Town
I was
girl.
gonna say.
Let's see. Yeah, Coming
The
Home.
A-Town Girl.
A-Town Girl with Lotto. Yeah,
Okay, well, just listen to the hook.
if it plays.
Oh god.
It's not about the sample, it's the hook. It's the hook and what he says in the hook. I'm only playing air horns, not because the song is good, but that's, copyright.
Copyright.
Oh, get the yuck.
Yeah.
Shit.
Shut up. Shut up. Anyway.
No, you gotta play the hook. You have to hear the hook.
I'm trying
You
to
just keep
find
skipping.
it.
Well, you had it and then you skipped it.
Shit no more.
Hold up.
What kind of shit is that?
He's independent now, so he ain't gonna take us down. That shit's trash.
Yeah.
At one point, he said, "A-Town girl, she got the blicky in the purse," and I was like,
I like Cold Blooded.
"Nigga, you in your 40s? Why is she? Come on, dog."
Now
Like,
I'll
what
say
are we-
this:
What are we doing?
I like Cold Blooded with the
got
Dream. Remember that? No, you don't remember that.
I like Cold Blooded if it was a Dream song, not for him.
Risk It All with Her. That was good if it was just a her song. After that, this whole album is just one big nope.
Hey, but her popping out on that performance though,
No.
that was fire.
Nope for the song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Applause for her.
I caught that. I hope
Yeah.
everybody else did.
Yeah.
Song. Nah, but that Usher album.
I don't care. I definitely don't care what people say. Round of applause for Alicia Keys.
Yeah, no, 100%. The one thing though,
I mean, she was off key.
well, she was. I mean, I ain't even
funniest
talking about
part-
all that. I'm just
The
talking
dress
about the
wasn't,
way
though.
fucking Usher was all over. Like, you know, she married, bro.
Yeah,
He cares.
I mean, I don't know.
but Lil Jon
But
and Ludacris.
Regardless,
No, funniest part about that Alicia
that
Keys
shit was sick.
Funniest
Yep.
part about that Alicia Keys shit is when she hit that wrong note, my aunt was kind of like making dinner, so she kind of stopped just to watch the performance. As soon as Alicia Keys hit that bad note, she went, ugh. We both heard it too. We both went, ugh.
That's fucking hilarious, bro.
And then what's funny is if you go on YouTube, they changed history. They
Yep.
changed their pitch.
Yep,
Shut the fuck up.
they
Yeah.
auto-tuned that shit.
I was about to say that shit. They auto-tuned the fucking live performance.
Yep.
Just that
God
part.
damn.
Just that part, yeah. But other than that, shout out to Usher again. But want to talk about Kanye?
I mean,
Like
The album or
The
the
album.
Kanye? I was like, I ain't talking about. I'm not talking about
Yeah, nah,
Kanye,
put
but
me
I was
on,
talking
man,
about.
'cause-
I was talking about Vultures 1.
Vultures 1, yes.
part one.
Yeah, he gonna drop
Mm-hmm.
2 more.
Him and Ty Dolla $ign.
Okay.
Tim and
Really?
Ty. Yes.
Okay, I need to start listening. To
Well,
music again.
we're gonna see. It's supposed to drop this
Shit.
week, but who knows?
Yeah, it's Kanye. It ain't
Exactly.
dropping this week.
Yeah.
I was shocked it dropped actually because he's been doing listening events and shit.
Nah, this shit's good.
Yeah,
This is good music.
He dropped
Really?
Everybody.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You remember the song Backstreet Boys is Everybody? Everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
he did the sample for it. He has what's his name, Charlie Wilson on it and shit.
Okay.
But the thing is, Backstreet Boys didn't clear that damn sample,
Ooh, some bitch.
so he didn't put it on the album. However, he did drop the album, and then he had other samples on there that he didn't clear, like a Donna
Yeah.
Summer.
Yeah.
Bro, how
It's not surprising.
how does Kanye not get shit clear?
Here's the thing: when the album dropped, I instantly bought it because I knew what was gonna happen. So I was like, "I'm gonna buy this shit now before they take this shit down."
I tried buying it on iTunes. They won't let you buy it.
They won't let you buy it.
Not these days, no.
Oh,
because one of the tracks is missing, so they.
Oh wow! Shit! I got that shit instant. As soon as that shit dropped on iTunes,
so
I bought it instantly because I knew what was about to happen. They took.
Now I have the full album.
Yeah.
Just iTunes just won't let you buy it.
Got you.
Yeah, but the album. This is the thing about Kanye. I tell everyone this. I'm gonna say it again. From the College Dropout to the Life of Pablo, I will defend musically to the death. After that, you on your own. I like it, but I'm not gonna go out the way to defend it. Except for the Kids See Ghost and what's the other one? Kids See Ghost and Donda. I will lightweight defend, but everything else, no, I ain't gonna defend this. Vultures 1 is one of them, and I love this album. I love everything about it, from Keys to My Life.
Man, stop! Don't even read this track, man. Let's just talk to Back to Me.
What?
Back to Me might be song of the year.
Your boy Freddie Gibbs, boy.
Back to Me might be song of the year.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
bro.
I fell in love with you. We fell in love with you. Guys like us just don't fly the fucking sky, you know?
It's already there. Vibe is already there.
I know. I'm like literally in a
Skip the
trance.
Freddie
bro.
Gibbs part, man.
No, you gotta let it breathe. There's still Kanye, there's still Ty. Mm-hmm. You haven't even heard Ty on this yet. You know where it's going.
You can hear it.
Okay, I need to listen to this album.
And
This sounds
I've
good.
been waiting, baby.
No, you always say that about Kanye.
I know,
shit.
but I'm just saying.
I don't even take your opinion into
That's why I
account.
don't. That's why I don't.
When I listen to Kanye shit.
That's why I want JC to talk about it. Give him a little sample of Freddie Gibbs. Pause. Oh, independent too.
This motherfucker rap like the world was gonna end.
This is the kind of Kanye shit I like to hear from Kanye.
Yeah,
Like as far as instrumentals.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm.
It's that shit that make rap niggas mad. Yeah, fucking do twins. I told her skinny was in, so she took out all the ass. Kept it natural, but that thing still moving. I had to knock it down. Easy, where we at? Promise a me line. Just turn the bird bitch to my
Yeah.
Bro out here rapping like the Rent dude, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
And then there's he got Chris Brown on one of his best vocals.
Yep.
With Beg Forgiveness.
Yep.
This.
Oh, you know what he did clear?
Well, I mean, that's the thing though. Chris Brown, like,
No, but the way he changed.
I don't have anything wrong with Chris Brown.
No,
dog. Like,
but the way how he
the
had
motherfucker
him
don't miss.
singing on this was so different than anything he's ever done. It's one of the best records he's ever done.
Well,
I want to
good.
say
I mean-
say different than anything he's done, but it's
more polished.
if you know Chris Brown's discography,
Yeah.
it's more of the album cut.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go towards like his
Okay.
album cut
Yeah.
type stuff. To
And
know.
he got
I got you.
they got slappers on it with Do It with samples, back that ass up, but the way they sampled it was
Oh,
just
bruh.
him and YG and
YG, but then
I've
they
heard
gotta,
about that,
but
I
they
still haven't
gotta,
heard it.
yeah. So it's YG, of course, with Ty Dolla $ign, but
Yeah,
then they also
naturally.
got a sample clearance. I don't know if it's a sample clearance, but they got vocals cleared from Nip.
in the very beginning.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so it's not like a verse.
It's more like he's setting the tone. But you know it's you know he was cool with Ty and YG, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
it's more like he like came back real quick to like set the tone for his boys. Like, all right, go just go roll.
And it's a
Yeah.
slapper.
Yeah.
I hit up Tussie.
That shit's going. That shit. As soon as the sunshine flows through this season, that shit's
That's
gonna
a
come out.
slapper.
Yes.
But the thing about this album,
I'll take your word for it.
The
You
thing
usually
about-
right about that shit.
The thing
Yeah.
about this album is that people hate Kanye to the
So
fact.
they wanted to hate it.
No, people hated it, and even Anthony Fantano of the Needle Drop
That shit killed me.
dropped a review that said it is unreviewable because he knows
Why?
He did.
Because no matter what he says, the Kanye fans are gonna go after him. But he said the album is just trash, and because he's still using everything that Kanye said last year with the whole anti-Semitic shit.
Okay, I get it.
That shit,
I
like
get
that's
it.
the why. That's
I get
why
it.
I understand where he's coming
get it.
from. That's
Yeah.
why I'm not gonna go off the way to really fully do it because people don't forget, and people are saying this is his worst album ever. This is his worst album ever.
See, my whole thing is this, man. When it comes to like separating the art from the artist and shit, if it's something like the real He Who Shall Not Be Named,
Yeah.
then you know what I'm saying? Like I'm out.
Right.
I'm out.
Exactly.
Right.
When it's this is something different. You
All
know
he
what I
said
mean?
was
Like
stupid shit.
he just said some dumb shit like he always does. It's nothing new.
You don't
But-
defend the stupid shit.
Yeah, you don't
know what
defend
I mean?
it, but
But he doesn't-
I'm gonna listen to it eventually. You know, obviously I haven't gotten to it, but I will listen to the album like subjectively. You know what I'm saying?
And he doesn't put it in his music.
Or
That's
objectively.
why. That's
Right.
why people. That's why some of his fans find it so hard to let him go, because all the albums before he didn't talk about the shit he's talking about right now. That's what makes it so hard to let him go. He even talks about it on this album on Unapologetic, which is fucking hard.
Yeah, it is.
The whole album is hard. Like, it's fucking dope. It's Kanye West. It's like, god damn you.
I
Like I
honestly,
said.
I went and pressed play because I was just like, again, it's Kanye and Dolla $ign. I was like, I went into it basically like, what's the worst that I could hear?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, by the time it was back to me, the Freddie Gibbs joint, I was like, nah, dog. Nah. Nah. Let me sit up.
Right.
Let me sit up and listen to this.
God damn.
Album was great,
See,
man.
and the funny thing is too, aside from it being Kanye, like that's not the reason why I decided not to listen. I just have not been listening to music.
No, for
lately,
sure.
Because
For
like,
sure.
there's nothing good coming out.
Besides
you know what
21
I mean?
Savage, but before Kanye, it was just
I
21
still
Savage.
didn't listen to that.
Oh, you gotta listen
You
to
gotta
that.
listen to that. That's
Yeah,
the best
you
gotta.
album. One of his best albums ever.
Like
That's
I said,
what's up. It's good to hear.
He is number one on. I'm so glad I was wrong about him list.
Same
Yeah.
here.
Like,
No, I believe that. I mean, because if we base it off of like the double XL shit, like that shit was ass, bro.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way around it. You know what I mean? But based off of like how he's progressed over time, like, I mean, the one that really stands out for the turning point for me, anyways, was A Lot. Once I
Right.
heard that, I was like, okay, this motherfucker, he picked it up. He
bro,
got
this
it now.
album got a flow to
That's
it.
what's up.
It's not even like the songs.
what's up.
It's not even like the song. The songs are dope.
Yeah.
But this album got a flow to it.
That's nice.
So that's what makes it so dope. Is
Yeah.
like, again, he's starting to get up there in terms of like,
Album
again, you
creation.
say album creation, but he's starting to get up there in terms of like a rapper name, where it's like you don't even say 21 Savage, you just say 21.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, it's
I get you.
yeah, it's just like
I get
you got that 21. Like,
Yeah.
he's starting to get there now.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
But Kanye and them, shout out to Ye Dolla $ign. That's what I call them. Or-
Yeah.
Yeah, dollars.
$8.
Ye Dolla $ign.
I fuck
Yeah.
with it.
And they got two more coming. But they are gonna try to stop it because he really went beyond the system. They tried to take his album down. They tried to stop him from going number one, and he still went number one.
Yep.
And he's.
Well, what did you think was gonna happen though? Like seriously.
I remember one person tried telling me when the whole anti-Semitic shit was going on. He's like, I think he gonna try to make a music comeback, and I think it's gonna fail. And I'm like, no, it's not. You know who this nigga is musically? He is Kanye West. They will come. All he has to do is make a half-ass apology and drop some good-ass music, and he'll be right back. And that's exactly what he did.
Bro, he sold fucking bummy ass clothes.
Yeah.
And they bought the shit.
That's what
he
I'm
became
saying.
a billionaire.
He sold bummy ass clothes. I didn't say he put them out. I said he sold them.
And became a billionaire.
Yeah.
And then that's the
Empire.
reason why he did all that shit with Adidas and did the whole anti-Semitic shit. He lost. He's not a billionaire no more, but he can easily get it back.
Right.
That's how. This nigga, man.
Shit's crazy.
Kanye West, man.
It's crazy that people really doubt him like that though. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude, he had his.
what has he ever done that like makes you have any ounce of doubt in your mind?
But that's just people. I don't even want to call it people's insecurities, but that's at that point, it's just people wanting you to fail.
Yeah.
You know, and I get it. I get it because
I do get
it's
it now because we were just talking about the Patriots and like yeah.
right because
Go ahead.
you're so far removed and you just say so many things
Right.
where you've pissed so many people off. Where I get it, but there's just some things you it's undeniable. He's talented.
That's true.
He had
You
his
can't
daughter-
deny the talent.
Yeah.
Dude, he put his daughter on the record, and that shit low-key slaps.
Okay, that one I heard, or at least her verse. Not a fan.
He's
Not a
better,
fan.
yeah, he's better
Like,
than
it's
shit
just-
Drake had his son on.
It grows on
Honestly-
it grows on you, like just her voice.
Yeah.
In terms of like it's catchy, but it's definitely not. Fortunately, it's not a standout track.
Oh
Yeah,
no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. But I've seen him at the listening sessions when you had a whole stadium, whole arena literally rapping her song word for word while she's like in the middle. And she's
Yeah.
kind of like, oh shit.
But it is cool in the context of the album
Mm-hmm.
because the second half of the song is Ty talking about his daughter as she's grown up now.
Oh, okay.
So you hear,
That's cool.
So you hear,
I get you.
So you're North as a kid,
Yeah.
and then you get Ty talking about his daughter now that she's grown.
Yeah.
Right.
So that again, it was a dope concept.
Context.
Yeah.
No, I get you.
But
That's what's
Mr.
up.
West, man. Yeah.
It's great.
I might have to check that one out.
Yeah. That's why when I was telling you about the album, Martine, at first I was like, he ain't gonna believe me. I was gonna say I like it.
Well, see, but that's the thing though too, is
Exactly.
like I will still check in. You know what I mean? Even like with Donda, I listen to it. Fucking Jesus is King, I listen to it. I'm not gonna say that I liked any of them, but I listen to them because it's Kanye. Like
this isn't that, fortunately.
As much as I
love
don't
Donda.
care for, I haven't cared for Kanye's music since graduation, really.
It's still nuts.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. I can give a fuck. But anyway, since I haven't really like cared for his shit since then. I still I have checked in every single time, even though I was late with Dark Twisted Fantasy, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I still eventually listen to every single album that he's put out. I listened to Drake's shit. I did not listen to his last one, that's true. But I still did while we were freaking, you know what I mean, on the podcast and shit.
You heard how bad I dissed that album, Martin.
Oh yeah, I heard that shit.
I didn't talk about it on the podcast, but when it dropped, and I
yeah.
told you, I had to, when it got to the halfway point and I looked at it and I was like, damn, it's still going? You were like, God damn.
Yeah.
Side note, since we're on For the Dogs real quick, the video for Rich Baby Daddy, great concept.
Yeah, that was a good concept. That's one of the only songs I kind of grew to like.
Yeah, no, my sister-in-law told me the same thing. I still have not pressed play.
I mean, I don't even want to say it was a great concept. I mean, it's kind of like, what do you do when that happens? And I can tell you guys from experience. Yeah, when that happens, there's really not much you could do. So if you're in the middle of something, you might as well just got to shift and, that's just what it's going to be. Your plan A is no longer, you're going with plan B.
Gotcha.
That's just going to happen. And they made the most of it, and that was a pretty dope plan B.
It was.
For sure.
Arbery is slowly scaring the hoes, though, because that man in the wee hours of the morning dropped a picture of Tory Lanez and put free you or free him.
Three you.
Yeah, but it means free the guys. But it looked like love you.
Wait, how does 3 equate to free?
It's his way of saying free. It looks like handcuffs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
But I was like, ooh, Arbery, that's a
handcuffs.
Got it.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, Arbery, that's a choice. They ain't gonna come after you.
That's a choice like the Tubi movie. What was the name of the Tubi movie?
The rapper who got shot in the heel or some
Yep,
shit like
that's
that.
exactly what it was.
Raven the Stallion.
Raven the Stallion and Corey Gaines.
The whole reason why he's doing that, is because Megan sent him a sub shot on his, pretty much alluding that he has BBLs and shit like that. He has like BBLs. He's like, what did she said? She said something along the lines like, "Rapper said I got BBL, but we share the same scars." Like she's alluding that he has the same scars, has fake ass accents, and he's like a wannabe gangster.
Yeah, well, because he went at her previous to that, if I'm not mistaken. So.
And then Drake literally.
So this is who Drake decides to beef with. All right,
this motherfucker was dissing Rihanna on his album. He was dissing Rihanna and A$AP Rocky on his album just because Rihanna is in a whole ass relationship with someone else.
That's cool.
This is the same man who dissed Serena Williams' husband because called him a groupie because he's supporting his wife.
That's cool.
Dude's a bitch.
That's true.
Y'all, man, but real hate is back.
Ooh, what was the real hate?
Wait, what?
This man Benzino still hates him.
Oh shit!
It's been
I don't care how you feel about Benzino. I still appreciate real hate.
That's some real hate,
man.
It's been 20
years.
It's been 20 years,
decades,
almost 25 years.
He's still talking about the same shit,
and he's the one that started it.
Yes.
He started this shit.
But you know what? I appreciate it. It's still on site. I appreciate that level of consistency.
Shit. Yeah, I mean...
No, and you know who's to blame for this one? We have to blame M for this. Because M was bored.
Yeah. Them crackers.
M was bored. I'm in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. My Lions were in the playoffs. I'm living a great life. I'm bored. Let me just diss.
Did you say your Lions were in the playoffs?
I'm talking from.
I was like, wait.
Even though, as I've been informed, he wasn't always a Lions fan, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, he was a Cowboys fan because the Lions just kept losing a lot.
Still blue, like when we get into the next album to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah, but M was just like, yeah, I'm going to diss this guy because I'm bored. I'm going to punch down. Because I'm bored. Next, he's going to diss Cannabis next. Because that's how bored he is. He got nothing else to talk about. And Benzino took this as a, life, a rejuvenation of his career and dropped 2 diss records. The first one was trash. So then he dropped Rap Elvis. And when I heard it, I was like, yo, this is pretty decent. He didn't write this shit.
Oh my God.
Because he was bringing up everything that happened in Shady Records, other artists. And I'm like, he's not even smart enough to bring up these niggas. But okay, whatever. And then lo and behold, because he just kept talking and talking, said, yeah, I got some help from it. But that's what hip-hop is. We always get help. I'm like, so you just confirmed.
What kind of shit is that?
You just confirmed that you have, okay. And then, just to make
Man
this...
had Quentin Miller in there.
No, this makes it worse. Someone on YouTube who's like an M stan or whatever who breaks down lyrics and shit, he got a DM from someone who actually worked on the song with him and said, yeah, E. Ness wrote the record. E. Ness is the same
As
Ness.
in making the band,
Yep,
E. Ness?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And they wrote he wrote the whole song, and not only wrote the whole
we missed
song.
a lot. We got a lot of topics we got to spin the block on. That's
we
another
go.
tangent we got to get
Here
to.
we go.
No. According to him, it was a 10-hour session, and they had to punch in word for word on some Eazy-E shit for Benzino. That's what they said. So then Benzino...
I mean, even if that is the case, right? The overall... Not to say it's a great song by no means, but the actual production is pretty good.
Yeah.
Even if it was punched in like that.
But Benzino is still going in talking about him. It resorted to him going on Drink Champs and drinking and crying.
I don't know how I feel about that.
That
Because
was
on one
sad.
hand, you want to be like, you want to laugh at it, but this on the other hand too, it's like, why did y'all put that out?
Seriously.
But then a part of me, since I'm a stan, this is where my stan card comes in, because I remember almost every diss record he dropped on M, where he dissed his cousin that committed suicide on his birthday. He said that he was gonna have Haley be like John Benet Ramsey. He did so many things to try to disrespect.
Oh yeah, if you were M and you were an M stan, no, it's on site.
Yeah, I was like, I remember all that shit.
Yeah, no, the North remembers.
The North remembers. 313 remembers. 8 Mile remembers.
Yeah.
The Trailer Trash remembers.
Yeah.
I just remember everything you said about this man. You went out the way to not only disrespect his reputation within the culture, but you tried to end his career, and you used the source, which was hip hop's Bible. You drove down the source because of your hatred for one person in hip hop. For what? Fuck him. Next.
Yeah, he really did drive down the stock.
Yeah. He destroyed he gave himself 4.5 mics.
He drove that shit down like Quiznos.
Oh man. He gave
ass though.
Shit. He gave him
think about it.
Dude, he gave himself
Quiznos was number one at one point.
That was the shit.
Yeah.
That man
You ain't seen a fucking Quiznos since Benzino.
That man gave himself a hip hop quotable. Gave himself 4.5 mics.
He did.
If you didn't want to work with him, he gave you bad reviews for your album.
Yeah.
He literally destroyed the source. Fuck him. And then he's dissing his own daughter because his daughter Coyle Ray is more successful than him. Coyle Ray got a Grammy nomination off Players. He never got a Grammy nomination in his fucking life. Rock the party, booty. Fuck out of here.
He never got a BET award.
Never got a Source award, and he worked there.
Yeah, but he got a quotable.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry going on, but fuck him. Hope he goes to therapy. Stop
cool.
thinking about M. Like, M's not thinking about you.
At all. Well, but then again,
Well, maybe,
I say that.
man,
but then he dropped the whole last song about it. So,
I'm not letting you get away with that.
Yeah,
No.
let me rephrase that.
I had to catch myself. I was like, hold on.
Because for the longest time, he was dissing Ja Rule. But then he got bored. Like, let me talk about Benzino.
Well, speaking of Ja Rule, 50 Cent still on. I love this shit. Still on site.
And I've
see what happened with Ja?
been waiting, baby.
Because he couldn't get into London.
Couldn't get into London. He had a show And what was it, like 48 hours before? He had 85% of the show was sold out, but for some technicality, he couldn't get in.
Yeah.
And so they had to cancel the show.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did catch wind of this shit.
50 posted on IG and it's like, what kind of dumbass posts a show and they don't even know they can't get in?
Yeah, because usually, when John Wayne
He said something like, I still got the juice like that.
Yeah.
50 I just got there looking at 50 just performed at a stadium in Houston tonight.
Yeah.
He's still selling out stadiums. That's nuts.
Still selling out stadiums and
overseas and in the United States.
All while having the number one show on Stars.
Which one?
Exactly. That motherfucker got him in rotation. They just finished Raising Cain and just started BMF.
And then after BMF, it's gonna be book 2, season 4. Is this season 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. In rotation.
We ain't gonna be on it too long, but that Raising Cain ending.
Oh yeah. Man.
You know, once upon a time, Busby and I said,
Fuck
this show. We're done with this shit.
Yeah, I know. I remember. I was
Season
there.
5.
Yep. And then Ghost got shot, and you're like, let's see how far this goes.
Hey, you know what's crazy though, too, man? Is when that whole shit was going down, I was like, cool, because now, I ain't gonna be left out. You ain't gonna talk about this shit no more. I was wrong.
They shot that motherfucker and they made Big Rich Town sound like this shit.
Chopped and screwed and shit.
I said, you know what? I'll be back for them 5 episodes.
Who shot Ghost?
So who shot that?
Because
nigga?
throughout the whole season, none was going on. It was like regular power shit until Ghost got shot, and then it was like, so it's like different vanity. Okay, you got me. Okay, this is where this goes. Then the last episode,
5 episodes of the same day,
and then the last episode, she fitted on a nice bow, and it ended so fittingly that I'm like, you fucking got me, Courtney Kip. And she stood on it. She stood 10 toes down on that. And when everyone dissed it, she stood on it. Unlike those motherfuckers from Game of Thrones.
Yep.
She stood on that ending. And I'm like, you know
Martine, that shit ended. And then we saw 4 trailers for spinoffs. And I said, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Every trailer that popped off. And then we saw that Raising Kanan one. Busby and I said, yep, that one right there.
That's the one.
That's the one. And I'll be damned. That Raising Kanan one
is the one.
This is the one. You don't even gotta watch Power, Martine.
That's what I've heard.
You just gotta watch this is the one. Like the acting in this one, like, bruh, this is the shit.
I'm gonna need you to slide over that password one time. You feel me?
I got
Let's
you.
put it this way.
I got you.
From some bad juju happens, if he shall not be named, does some bad juju. If book 2, if Ghost and Force goes away, Raising Kanan will remain.
They're easily gonna do a spinoff of Raising Kanan.
They
have all the,
and this is outside looking in, which is crazy. You really think about it. Not a lot of people are. Isn't that like the origin of the whole shit though?
It's the origin, but they'll do a spinoff of that. That'll be another prequel.
Oh, okay.
Because at this point, with Raising Kanan, it's focused on the family. At this point, we can now tell that there's another. They were hinting at so much at the original Power. They may not have enough time. And when I say enough time, they could easily do another 3 to 4 seasons of this, but they may not have enough time to dive into that particular story. So they may need to do a spin-off that's another prequel to just dive into that separates Kanan from the family and just gets into that shit.
Or it could be a time jump or some shit.
But like there's just so much they can do. Like,
right.
And what's so dope about it is, so here's the thing, like with book two is clearly on, like, it's dope, but it's like it's clearly it's a sequel. It's on some fantasy shit where it's like
it's in the same universe.
Yeah, it's like they do some shit and it's like, okay, yeah, I get it, but it's like,
same with Force.
Bro, you had a Spanish test. How were you able to
Spanish?
How are you able to spin the block, kill four people from the cartel, and then you were back in time to get a B- on the Spanish test? Like, come on, like,
and Tommy's show,
I'm not rocking.
And Tommy's show Force is basically GTA.
It's basically that's just Grand Theft Auto. Like, that's just Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
This is one of the siblings is the hitman, and then in the next season, this shit is weighing on him. So now he is heavily pouring in on the alcohol.
Oh, shit.
And now they have to dive into that because now they don't know if he is a liability. So now they gotta cover all the corners with their own brother.
Oh goddamn!
Like it's that type of show.
It's gonna be up there with
crazy.
Snowfall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, Raising Kanan
That's
is
saying a lot though.
Yeah.
It's gonna it'll probably overpower maybe.
It's
the original power.
It's getting to that. It's starting to give it its run for its money.
Yeah.
Well, how many seasons did Power go?
6.
6,
but then technically they had that like 6.5 because of that extra 5.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? But
so, but this one's like on what, 2, 3?
they just into the 3rd and they're already shooting the 4th.
Okay,
At
yeah.
this
So,
very
hey
moment,
man,
they're
they're on the way. Then it seems like
50 Cent is who Tyler Perry thinks he is.
I think that's true.
My God.
And Busby hasn't seen the first episode of BMF, but boy, I knew they were adding Neo and 2 Chainz. Not saying anything bad, but it was like, okay, just when you add somebody new, they're already well into the series. Let's just see how they get in.
Right.
Them boys fit right in.
50 is giving these rappers money. He's giving them jobs.
And Sweetie's gonna be in BMF in season 3.
Oh, I've heard about that.
Yeah, she's gonna show up at some point.
As much as I hate on Sweet, like, and I don't like hate on Sweetie, but like I just don't care for her shit like that. But I'll watch her act.
I think that's her niche.
I was about to say I'll watch her act. Like that seems like it would be more like her type of shit. Because even if you pay attention at all to her social media or at all to her music and shit, she's basically, it seems like, playing a part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, why the fuck not?
Right. And that's not in a bad way. Like, she's an entertainer.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what she's supposed to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, 50 is making 50 transcended from music to media mogul, and I just can't wait to see what show he comes up with next that's based on his life.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know what he's gonna do. He'll figure it out.
Wouldn't it be some shit if he found a way to put Vince Staples in one of these things?
He probably will.
Bruh.
Speaking of Vince Staples,
I need to watch that shit.
Vince Staples show.
I've been watching clips, bro, and like
only 4 episodes. Oh, 5 episodes.
5.
28 to 22 minutes.
It's like I don't know, but I do know. You know what I mean? Because I know how Vince Staples gets down.
All of them fire in their own ways.
Yeah.
But episodes 2 and 3, bro.
All I seen, like for real, the one clip that like I was like, oh shit, I gotta start watching this is that bank one.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Yeah,
that was the best episode.
The bank episode and the family reunion episode.
For sure.
There's so many layers to the family reunion episode. I want to see if you even catch the conversation in the family reunion episode to see what he's actually
like talking about and shit.
The metaphor in that one to see who the character's supposed to be.
It's pretty. Just put it this way: the Vince Staples show in Atlanta are, in my opinion, they're in the same universe.
I don't think they're in the same universe.
Man, that's like saying fucking Dave is in that same universe.
I was gonna say that too.
I don't think they're in the same universe, but it's because the thing is Atlantis. It's a
surreal universe.
It's a drama comedy. Like there were still times in Atlanta where it was.
I'm talking about the first two seasons.
Well, in Atlanta, it was still more of a drama. Like there was still a lot of drama in there, and you had to kind of the comedy parts would get there, but there was like a payoff there. You go into this one, it was a comedy.
Okay.
Like this is a full-fledged comedy.
Staples is pretty
but it's Vince's mind, so there's a lot of underlying messages in there.
And Vince Staples pretty much
how Vince gets
right.
down.
And Netflix only paid, and it sucked in a sense, limited series. I was like, this is a mini series, but Vince Staples said Netflix only paid for 5 episodes, so super like all that shit. So he's literally telling Netflix, don't cancel me, because Netflix has been canceling a whole lot of people, like a whole lot of black shows. And shows, period. They've been canceling like a lot of shows. They just canceled another show today.
What do you think of Griselda?
They got fucking Cocaine Cowboys too. Watch that.
That's exactly what I thought.
Because it's on there.
That's how I felt.
Because Griselda, the first thing it said, the first text, it said, the only man I ever feared was a woman named Griselda Blanco. And that was from Pablo Escobar. How many episodes was it?
7 or 8.
8 episodes. She took L after L after L.
Yeah, I was like, they're not showing her highlight tape.
Oh no,
this isn't her Tracy McGrady highlight tape.
Oh no, they're showing L after L, and every episode she's literally just staring out, smoking a cigarette.
And we watch Cocaine Cowboys too. You know
how gangster she was.
Yeah,
okay, yeah. All right,
they weren't
all right.
like. Don't get me wrong. They showed some of the stuff that would like made her infamous.
Like who she was. Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't dive.
5,
They didn't dive into
how ruthless
They
she
didn't
was.
dive into the ruthless.
Dude, she smoked crack in the 8th episode.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was about to say though, man. Like, like as infamous as she is, right? She did take a lot of L's, bro. Like in real life.
Shit, tell that to what's his name, the Oakland legend. What's his name again? From Cocaine Cowboys too.
I know. Yeah, I know. I forgot.
Fuck, Marcus something. I don't know. But he said how ruthless she was when she was out.
No, I'm sure she was. Don't
But
get me
they
wrong.
did not show her highlight tape.
Yeah,
No.
okay.
But I'll say
They did
Sophia, what's her name?
Sofia Vergara.
She did a great job on that. But that was not Griselda Blanca that I know. And she was too damn pretty. Griselda Blanca.
Yeah, nah.
Even when she looked young.
Nah.
They could have gotten someone else for that. Like, because Sophia, they tried to make her look bad, but Sophia is just like
She bad.
Speaking of,
Yeah, she's too bad to
Like,
play
like,
to play those types of characters. She's too bad.
yeah,
she's too bad.
She's too damn bad, man. That's too damn bad. Cause they put Cocaine Cowboys 2 back on Netflix, and that was better than the series. Just watch that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But and they left out old boy too. But I guess he put in there he didn't want to be in the shit, so they left his ass out.
Yeah.
But he's such an essential part of the story.
Right.
But and there was something else I watched on Amazon Prime. It was the Jennifer Lopez shit.
How was that?
Boy,
Jennifer Lopez shit.
she made like a music video.
Really?
Wait, what?
Exactly what I just said.
A
A
musical?
music video.
And it was produced by
fuck is
Dave
that?
Miles. Dave Myers.
Okay, that gives some hope.
And it looks pretty, but it has no soul like an Instagram model. J-Lo tried her ass. She danced the night away. It was pretty much like one big ass metaphor for her love life for the past few years. And the music was a no. Just no. But she tried. And I wasted time of my life watching that shit. And then she made a fucking documentary talking about the creation of that shit. And then there's one clip that I saw. She's like, I know everyone's not dying for a new J-Lo album. I know everyone's rolling their eyes knowing like, oh my God, here this bitch goes again talking about this shit. And why is she going to do this extravagant music video? Like, why think she's going to do it? Because I can.
I mean, that's a good reason.
She literally said, because I want to. Because I can. And I was like, go ahead, J-Lo.
Give me a hell yeah!
I ain't gonna watch that documentary. Because she made it look like, oh,
But I fuck with it.
I
see the
fuck with
vision.
that energy.
Yeah,
Because I got
for real.
fuck you money.
Yeah.
So yeah, I fuck with that. And she was talking about, like, the whole shit was her talking about her love life and how she always needed to be in a relationship, and she was always in a relationship. It was toxic for her. Then it got to the point where like, you know what? I'm just gonna love me and I'm gonna be by myself. And then fucking Batfleck shows up. You don't see him, but it's he shows up and then
What you call him?
Batfleck.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Go
Batman.
ahead.
It's Batman.
Keep going. I know, but go ahead.
Yeah, and then it just ends, and I'm like, bitch, you were never single. You were never single in your life. First it was Diddy, and then, yeah, let's go here.
My stomach hurts.
We never talked about him anymore.
Somebody did this.
Yeah,
And I wish they didn't.
yeah, I was at Raw, at WWE Raw, and I saw the fucking story that someone's dropped another lawsuit on Diddy. There was a producer on the last Diddy album, the Love album, which was really good. Now I don't want to listen to it no more. Lil D, what was his name? Lil D, Lil P, what the fuck his name is, said that Diddy, yeah, y'all read the lawsuit. And then there was some revelations in the lawsuit too that was like, and people were just going with that. Meek Mill, Usher, ugh.
Yeah, that shit got nasty.
It did. That's why you stay silent. I don't know why Meek Mill answered.
Bro, why?
I don't know why he was nameless.
Meek Mill became the
Why
first.
didn't he just shut the fuck up?
Because Meek Mill is Twitter fingers.
Yeah.
Drake silenced him with back to back. That was the one good thing Drake did. He had Meek Mill shut the fuck up on Twitter. But then after that, him and Drake became cool again. He started tweeting again. So thank you, Drake. You should diss him again and make him silent. Make him be silent. Because he doesn't know when to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I was very confused with his Twitter response. Every time he tweeted, it got worse.
It did.
It just got worse.
Someone need to take that man's
Seriously.
phone. He became the first rapper. I didn't even mute Kanye when he was going through all his shit. Actually, no, I didn't.
I was like, yeah, you did.
I sure did.
Yeah, you did.
But this became the first time where I was just legit. Like Kanye was like, I'm gonna.
Yeah, but there was a difference with Kanye. Kanye just wouldn't shut up. Like literally, he wouldn't stop.
But Meek Mill.
Meek kind of wouldn't shut up neither, though.
50 Cent said at the very beginning, before Meek went down this hill, that he's a special kind of stupid. And every time he tweets, he just proves 50's point more and more. You know that Yo Gotti picture in 21 Savage where they all just look at 50?
At the Rock Nation brunch.
Every time that picture makes more and more sense. Because this man is stupid. 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 This man gave us championships, dream chasers, dreams and nightmares. He raps really good. Dropped an EP, which was pretty decent. But this man is an idiot.
That's the thing. He dropped an EP this weekend. Nobody talking about it.
Because he won't shut the...
He did?
He did.
That's crazy.
Because he won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but you would figure that, like they say, any publicity is good publicity.
That's what's going on with these fucking rappers.
Apparently not.
That's what's going on with these rappers. They try to use all this publicity except for the music. They don't care about the music. They want to be like social media hyped and shit. All the fucking drama surrounding the music, but not the music itself. That's why it took ScHoolboy Q all that time to drop the music. That's a good segue. ScHoolboy Q. Blue chips after 5 years.
And I've been waiting, baby.
It took what? It's been 5 years, 6 years?
This motherfucker actually listened to the album and still called it Blue Chips.
Yeah.
I was thinking of chips.
All right.
Yeah, 5 years because it came out Endgame.
Crash Talk came out, 5 years ago?
Same night as Endgame, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're right.
Shit.
And this was really good. I really enjoyed this.
It was.
Fucking
starting off violent.
Yeah. I love Thank God for Me. That was fire.
Yep.
Yearn 101. That shit was fire. Ohio with Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs again.
He's on a run.
He had Absol on Fox.
I like the concept of cooties.
What was the concept again?
The concept is just him basically explaining the world that his daughter is entering in, and he's like, this is a fucked up world you're coming into.
Yeah.
It's basically cooties.
Yeah, and I also like
I was like, wait a minute, that's wow.
I also like First too. When he's like, I'm the first nigga that did this, I'm the first nigga to do that, I'm the first one to fuck that bitch. Whole album. It was a really good, it was a solid comeback. And I'm like, you know what? More artists should wait 5 years before dropping a decent project. Because the whole rollout was just great. How he was dropping records and shit like that. This was, all the time we talk about ScHoolboy Q albums, I'm always the one that be like, yeah, I gotta let it grow on me.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I liked it off the first listen.
That's what's up.
Off the first listen, I loved it. You're like, always, like, damn.
Nah, because you always do.
Oxymoron had to grow on me.
Yeah.
Blank Face really had to grow.
Had to.
But then I love Blank Face now. That's his best album.
It's fucking great.
Even though he Crash Talk it never did.
Nah.
That wasn't you. That was just wasn't. That was a run-on sentence.
He rushed that out. You can tell he rushed it too.
This one, I just listened to it in the wrong setting. I listened to it right when I sat down at the workstation. Mm-hmm. So when I was listening to it, it was like, is this like Crash Talk 2 where it's just going? Then I got into the car and I was like, oh, thank God. That's not what it is. All right.
See, I listened to it like on the first list. Like I had to listen to it like 3 times. First, I listened to it at home, and I'm like, this is the wrong setting. I gotta be walking around doing stuff. Yep. So next day, I started walking around doing stuff, and then I was like, yeah, this is it. This is it. Yeah. It's Kanye, it's Ye Dolla $ign, 21 Savage, and ScHoolboy Q. Absol was on the shit too. We were just missing J-Rock, and he's not there no more. Kendrick.
Crickets.
That was the only person I was low-key missing.
They're pushing Devin Malik. You could tell that's the new signing from TDE.
I mean, are they pushing him or Ray Vaughn? Because Ray
Vaughn got
everywhere.
Ray Vaughn got the
Pusha T endorsement.
Got the Pusha T endorsement. So you tell Ray Vaughn's coming. Like, I'm not saying he's not getting pushed, but you can tell they're trying to get the name Devin Malik out.
We didn't talk about this, but the one person they're not going to be pushing anytime soon, they might as well drop him as Reason.
Yeah.
Is there a reason though?
Did you listen to that last
Them
album?
interviews.
I mean, yes, I did.
Well, the albums, but the interviews ain't
interviews?
helping either.
Yeah, you didn't hear about this, huh? Like the president, this was like months ago. Like the new president of TDE pretty much said you're trash.
Oof.
It's on camera. And Reason said he had to fight for the album to come out. Nobody from TDE supported him. And when you listen to the album, you can kind of tell, yeah, you still need some work, bruh. He does. He still needs some work. He needs to be polished up a bit. Because
I mean, I believe it.
I wanted to like the album, but I'm like, this ain't it.
He's got the voice, man. He really has the voice. I don't know if he's got everything else.
He doesn't. That's the thing.
That's the crazy part about it. Like, he sounds good on a record. You know
And that's the one thing I give for TDE. He will not release an artist until Top makes sure that you have to be ready.
Yeah. You got to be on point with your shit.
Yeah, that's why it takes so long to drop artists, because they have real artist development over there.
I like how they're revamping back at TDE.
Oh, they're trying to say.
I like how they're moving since they dropped.
After Kendrick left, they're like, oh no, we gotta jump shit, because they have a whole list of artists dropping this year. SZA gonna drop her deluxe.
The whole damn label's dropping.
Yeah,
Seriously.
SZA dropping Lana. That was supposed to drop last year. TDE was like, oh no, that's a whole other album. Oh no, this is gonna be a deluxe to SOS. Yeah, it was gonna be a deluxe to that, but he was like, oh no, this is a whole album. Yo, this is dropping on its own. Fuck that shit. ScHoolboy's coming, Absol's coming, Isaiah Rashad's coming. This is all supposed. Black Hippie album's supposed to be coming.
Hey yo.
Yeah, is it really Black Hippie though?
It's not Black Hippie.
No, it's not.
No, not unless.
I doubt that.
I know, but still, but I'm saying that's the only way.
That's what J Rock said. It's gonna be a Black Hippie. It was gonna be maybe
unless contractually he's obligated.
That's what I'm saying.
Which could put.
Unless
it could be in the contract.
Yeah,
it could have been in the contract that they owed one.
Or maybe it could be just a joint venture one time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because they've been needing to do that shit.
I'm letting y'all know right now from a very reliable source, they are done. There's no contract obligation. They won. From what someone told me, they are done.
I'm not putting any faith.
Oh
in
yeah,
I'm just saying, you know.
It's not like I expected. But
I know you don't expect it. None contract associated. They are done. So I ain't gonna get into it, but they are done. Which is.
That's what I'm saying. That would be the only way, is if somehow, some way, there was something contractually there in the past that obligated them to do it. But other than that,
it's not Black Hippie. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, they had their chance.
They had plenty of chances. Like, if you really think about like all the records that they did drop together, though,
there's only like what, 3?
No,
if you count the remixes, I'm thinking of the remixes.
Oh no, that's what I'm talking about. You count the remixes along with the ones like the album cuts. They had all of them.
They always had an album cut when they were indie.
Always did.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to think of the album cuts. Okay, I'm thinking of the Woman Reading Weather. What was that song called?
No, that was a remix.
Remix. And then there was
the remix to that one, yeah.
And then there was
the remix to
that part
Swimming
remix.
Pools.
No, you're still thinking of the remix. We gotta go to the album cut.
So the album
Say What's Up.
Say What's Up. Mm-hmm. That's 4.
Fucking was it Vice City?
Vice City.
5.
Every time one of them dropped, they always had a posse cut.
Yeah.
The Kendrick on Section 80, there was no posse cut.
They were split up, and J Rock wasn't on there, but he was the only one on Good Kid, Mad City.
He was the only TDE member on any of his albums, if you really think about it.
But Q and Soul did the background.
I know, but they didn't.
Vocals on there.
Yeah,
they weren't on To Pimp a Butterfly. They weren't on Damn.
Well, like I said though, the what do you call it? Swimming Pools remix though.
Yeah.
So I mean, technically, it's not like on the album. But
no, it is, because when he released the deluxe on Best Buy,
at
Best Buy it was there.
Right. The good old days when deluxe actually meant something.
Yeah.
No, but Black Hippie, man, that was.
No, they had their and the You Don't Even Know freestyle.
Yeah. And if you want to count the BET cipher.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, TDE, good times, but Kendrick is too damn silent now. I'm kind of getting annoyed.
I've been trying to tell you that shit, bro.
Because
what do you say about?
Kind of getting annoyed. I'm not really that annoyed.
I'm not annoyed, but I think it's time we have the conversation.
You talking about J. Cole now?
Yeah, I think it's time we have the conversation where you might gotta redo the rankings.
No, I ain't gonna redo that.
You cannot redo it, but if we're factoring in everything,
which is
because Kendrick has been quiet outside of just dropping his album, and if we're factoring in everything outside of an album to be the #1 rapper, you need to not just kill your album. You need to go destroy other people on their songs.
And Kendrick said
Cole fits that bill, and he has fit that bill since before the pandemic.
And Kendrick said, "Don't call me the greatest rapper alive no more." He literally said that. Kendrick said that.
Yep.
Like
till he did Family Ties.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
You know,
but it's cold, dog.
J. Cole's been rapping his ass off. Because the fall off is near the fall off album, whatever this shit is. He dropped that little freestyle that was on YouTube. What's called? I'll delete this later or whatever. Because currently he's on tour with Arbery. And Arby's treated him like the little brother because instead of doing some Watch the Throne shit, J. Cole has his own set, and Arbery kind of used J. Cole as like the interlude while he just gets dressed and shit like that. It's kind of just like, I guess, but yeah, what J. Cole did on Drake's album, what he's been doing on everybody's features is just on a whole other level. He's like, ever since he realized I don't have to produce no more, I can just rap. No shit. It's what we tried telling you for years.
Just saying.
I mean, to be honest, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm probably the biggest J. Cole fan here between the three of us.
You like KOD?
I like a lot of his albums.
Born Sinner?
It's cool, but it's not the best.
Someone called Born. I was in the podcast. They called Born Sinner a classic.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Born Sinner a classic?
That's what he said. Yes. That's what one of my friends said.
Yeah,
I had to hit him up. Born Sinner, a classic to you. And he only said that because he didn't like Jesus.
That's a love for J. Cole that I don't even have in my
Born
name is
Sinner
J. Cole.
did not age well at all. Born Sinner is the one J. Cole album that did not age well at all. Besides a few tracks, but it did not age well.
It did have a couple hitters on it.
It had a couple hitters, like the singles, but the album as a whole, it did not age well.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, you dropped that.
But anyways, not like I was saying though. Like that dude, bruh, I don't want to like compare it to what I'm about to say, but he's kind of on that Wayne hype.
Mm-hmm. That's what he is.
You know what I mean? Just minus the mixtapes, but just the feature run. You know what I'm saying? Like he's literally going on shit and just murdering everything.
He has not missed
at all.
He's been doing the shit that I want Kendrick to do, but Kendrick just doesn't want to do it because he's just whatever. He's feeling like how J. Cole felt back then. You remember they just switched places when Kendrick was doing that?
I mean, you could say that shit, right? And I understand it, but at the same time, it's like, bro, like he's not doing nothing. It to this clip. Like, and he's done that his whole career.
I don't think Kendrick was doing. I don't remember Kendrick doing it to this clip.
Not to this extent, but still,
but he was.
Like, no, he was killing it.
In between albums, he's always been quiet. Like, he's always been quiet.
He was killing it, but there were also a few tracks where he would be on with a couple other rappers, and I'll be like, it wasn't that he did bad. It was just, I was like, I prefer that verse over this Kendrick verse. Cole gets on, and I'm like, I don't even remember who the hell was rapping on this one.
Yeah.
Like, he's like...
you talking about, like, it just, like, killing shit.
That even when like, so, an example, like, One Train.
Yeah.
Kendrick was on there.
Yeah.
But
it's skippable.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I still remember Crit. I even remember Danny Brown more than I remember Kendrick's.
Yellow Wolf was the last verse. He killed it. I just remember, I'm right now...
Wait, no, he didn't. What you call it? Crit did.
Well, they all killed it.
No, I'm saying Crit had the last verse.
Well, one of the last verses. I just remember Yellow Wolf was on there.
Yeah.
Anyway, the clip that J. Cole's on right now reminds me of M when he was on his feature run, and he was just destroying track in like the 2002 era, during the 8 Mile Eminem show era. Yeah. That's the clip that J. Cole's on at this point. So that's what he's on.
I wouldn't even say that, bro.
Well, that's how it's reminding me. That's what it reminds me of.
Because you're saying M, but M, you're saying 2002.
Okay, what?
Cole's been doing this for like 4 years now. Like he's done it for a full presidential run.
That's why I'm calling. Like I compare it to Wayne. Shit.
Yeah,
like
and
honestly,
he's just been waiting for the fall off because he's been alluding that the fall off might be it. I don't believe him, but the way he's talking, he might allude that this might be it for him. for the time being.
Yeah, he's still rapping like he still wants to make it.
Yeah,
This is like
he don't run the label himself.
It's like the warm up. I've heard he's been rapping like this. He's been rapping like it's the warm up again. Like that's the hype he's on.
Yeah.
That's man. I can't wait for this album. Well, first it's gonna be It's a Boy. And I don't know what the fuck that's gonna be. It's probably gonna be an EP or a single. Because when you see the whole outline, he even selling shirts. It's supposed to be It's a Boy, then the Fall Off. So what the fuck is It's a Boy? Is it gonna be a record? Is it gonna be an EP?
See that type shit. I ain't gonna fucking like guess.
I'm
just gonna wait and see.
Wait and see what it is.
Honestly, especially
he got a whole plan.
If it's coming from Cole, like honestly, you know the shit's gonna be dope. So just wait for it. Mm-hmm. Just wait for it.
He's been waiting for this shit since KOD. That's when he started it. 1989. It was the intro to the Fall Off.
Yep.
And he's been sitting on records. That's what he said. Some of them got on the off season. Some of them became guest verses. Cole's on a whole other level right now.
Yeah.
Drake just needs to get the fuck out the way.
And then with February, there was Super Bowl, there was Grammys. The Carters made their appearances both. Are you going country?
Oh yeah, Beyonce's dropping a country album.
A whole ass country album.
Act 2. This ain't Texas. It ain't rolling. That song's hard, man. That song's pretty hard, man.
What I said, though.
That's
a good song.
That and 16 Carriages. She dropped it during the Super Bowl. During a commercial.
Well, she dropped 6. I actually looked at the date. I was actually surprised nobody even brought it up.
What?
I guess she dropped 16 Carats the Friday before going into the Super Bowl. So that was out 2 days. And I was like, wow, nobody realized that Beyonce dropped a record.
It must have been
2 days before the Super Bowl.
It must have been that must have been really secretive. Or they probably
because that shit said February 9th. And I was like, February 9th? Nobody brought up a Beyonce record. Wait, what?
Man, that must have been some good secretive. It must have been under a different name or something because it must have been under a different name.
The Texas Hold'em one said February 11th.
Because they did a whole commercial
of
her trying to crash the internet, and the last thing she said before it ended was, "Okay, yeah, drop the new music." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And I went on Tidal. I'm like, "Bitch, where you at?" I was like, "Don't you lie to me." And then when the game was hitting, overtime, people were like, "Oh, Beyonce dropped a new record," and I looked and I was like, "I have time for that." Then when we lost, I was listening to 16 Carriages in darkness. I was sad as fuck, man. 16 Carriages. Oh, man.
I can't stand this guy.
But yeah, Act 2's dropping this month. And she's probably going to go on tour with this. It's going to be a country album.
Probably.
I mean, she is. I don't know if it's... No, okay, let's put it this way. Will it be a stadium tour or will it be a fucking...
Does it matter?
I was asking. Will it be just an arena tour? Because this is a whole different vibe than Act 1. It's going to be a whole different vibe.
You're 100% right. And with this different vibe, she's probably going to need more space. I'm thinking stadiums again.
Bro,
you think Jay-Z going to play Texas Hold'em with Mace and Cam?
I'm just more curious about this album. Because Raphael Sadiq, he helped write Texas Hold'em.
Yeah. I ain't curious about this album at all.
You don't like country?
I'm going to listen to it.
I don't like country music. I'll be honest with you.
Garth Brooks, bro.
That's number one. What's that mean to me?
Well, rest in peace to Toby Keith.
What's that mean to me?
I ain't going to say none of that. I think
rest in peace to a man.
Rest in peace to a man.
As far as you know what I mean?
Well, you talking about country, so
I'm just saying that because he said he.
Oh, okay.
It's a name. It's a name in country.
Yeah, really.
I was going off of the, you know what I mean, like what's that mean to me type shit. But anyway,
yeah, I mean the country. That's that's like naming like one of No,
it's
like naming one of ours.
And the thing was,
we talking about country.
After the movie dropped, after the Renaissance movie dropped, because that was the last essence. That was the last essence of that era. That's when I noticed she made her hair blonde. She was wearing like cowboy hats. And I started, even when she was at the Grammy, she was dressed like a cowboy. I'm like, this could be a country album. I know the time you're on Beyonce. Lo and behold, she's dropping a whole country album. Now, what are Act 3 going to be? And then I was like, okay, let's see if the Grammys give it her this time. No. Because Taylor Swift's dropping an album this year. Again. Oh, yeah, she won Album of the Year the week before her fucking Boy Toy won the fucking Super Bowl. And you know what's fucked up about that shit? Is that she was nominated like 5 times.
I thought I was going to say, you don't even need that shit.
I'm getting leaning into it. Anti-Hero was nominated for Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and a whole bunch of other shit. And she didn't win none of them. She only won for Best Pop Vocal, and that was it. Miley Cyrus won for Best Song and Best Record for Flowers. So I'm thinking, okay, she might actually win Album of the Year, because that's literally what it leads into. No! She won Album of the Year over fucking SZA, Miley Cyrus, and all the motherfuckers. And even Taylor Swift fans were saying that Midnight album wasn't that good. It was. I was like, ew, that one Album of the Year? They're like, I guess.
Why you mad?
I'm not mad. I'm passionate.
Sound like you mad.
I'm passionate. Because I know what's about to happen next year. Because Beyonce going to drop a pretty critically acclaimed country album. It's going to get nominated for Album of the Year. And Taylor Swift's going to drop a mid album. And they're going to give it to her.
And you going to be mad about it.
Damn right I will. She'll have a whole new boyfriend. It won't be fucking Travis Kelce.
Wow. Why would you wish that?
I know. Because that's how she operates. The fuck? She has a new boyfriend for each album.
I mean, I understand that. I've been saying that her and Drake.
Her and Drake are one and the same. There was a clip that came out where Travis Kelce said "fuck, marry, kill," and he had Katy Perry, what's her name? Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, and some other chick, and he said, yeah, I'll probably. No, it was like kiss, marry, whatever. I'll kiss Taylor Swift and I'll marry Katy Perry. Katy Perry is the ops to Taylor Swift. Even though they're cool now, that's the ops. She gonna break up with that nigga after she sees that clip. Just saying.
So basically what I'm hearing is that you're upset that Taylor Swift has the Grammy because that's the Niners Grammy.
That's what it sounds like.
Maybe.
So anyways.
Somehow the Niners are correlated to that Grammy.
I guess so, man.
I had a lot of pent-up aggression, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Well, actually, this all started.
Well, it all started when you should have taken a shit instead of starting shit on Twitter. So it's your fault.
No. This all started after before we recorded, I watched the clip from this one dude.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. This will be the last topic.
This will be the last topic. I'm going to play the clip. I said it to Rossi. I said it to all my Michael fans because they were just like, no, why are you doing that to me? No, you're going to listen to this, people, and I want you to catch the lies. Okay?
That's it. Okay. It was said to me in 1979, Wayne Newton gave a party. I don't know if it was a birthday party, a freak party.
Gave a party.
It was explained to me that Elizabeth Taylor took Michael Jackson to the party. Okay? In some kind of way, in the party, it was induced and Michael Jackson OD'd. Really?
It was
in
induced.
1979? 1979. So you saying did he pass away in 1979? So I wasn't there. Okay. I'll tell you what I heard. It was said allegedly, Michael Jackson was deceased in 1979. When Las Vegas found out about it, they said they could not have a pop icon die in Las Vegas. They had just lost the R&B king, Elvis Presley, 1977.
What kind of shit is that?
They said it would be bad business. So I understood they went to the Jackson family and told them what happened. And that you got other sons. If we say this about Michael, and it'll ruin you, you'll be back in Gary, Indiana. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
In 1979, he's doing a commercial, and a fire happened, and his hair caught on fire. Was that in 79? That was in 1979. In 79, his hair caught on fire? 1979, the Pepsi commercial.
Yep, 1979.
So he was in hibernation rehabilitating, so they said that they had lookalikes because they were recreating a Michael Jackson and making a clone.
Yeah.
Wow. In 1982, his first album after 79, you remember what that album was? It went off the wall. What was it? It was Thriller.
It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark.
Okay. Thriller is about a zombie coming up out of the graveyard.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to your dad?
There's powerful niggardry at work here.
Michael Jackson's family was devout Jehovah's Witnesses. They didn't believe in graveyards. They didn't believe. So
How you not believe? Okay, turn that shit.
Time out.
Hold up.
Okay. So, first things first.
Somebody did this.
I don't care if you're a Jehovah's Witness or not. How do you not believe in a grave? That has nothing to do with religion. I can see a graveyard.
First thing,
Like, they exist.
Yeah.
I've seen
fuck
them.
all that.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. Elvis was the king of R&B.
Yeah.
Yeah, he taught R. Kelly everything. You know that?
Everything.
Yep. Put them on game.
Nah, legit, like for real. Like,
Everything.
like do the math. It's nasty out here. Do the
That's
math.
nasty out here.
Shit, you ain't lying. Like, goddamn.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
So, as the Michael stan, 1979. He did not know Elizabeth Taylor in 1979.
Well, he probably knew her.
Knew of her, but he
Yeah,
wasn't
like not-
BFF with her.
Not like best friends.
They
type
won't
shit.
BFF until until 1984. After I researched it, they didn't become cool until 1984 after her second husband died. After her second, third husband, whatever them husbands.
Whatever.
1979, Wayne Newton or whatever. I don't know how long he's been alive, but 1979 when Off the Wall dropped,
Yeah.
and he said that Las Vegas, for whatever reason, because they had the ultimate power, that's bad business for having a pop icon die that overdose. I was kind of with them till he said 1979. Michael wasn't a pop icon.
Hell nah.
He was still he dropped off the wall, but people still looked at him as Little Michael.
Yep.
He wanted to break away from that shit.
Yep.
The hair.
Here we go again with the hair.
When the fire happened, when that
don't
accident
change.
happened, it didn't happen in 1979. That happened in 1984. Anybody with a brain remembers that. We saw the Jackson's American Dream. Nigga fell down them steps.
Michael felt it on his brain.
He felt it. Funny, but it's fucked up. I still laugh when I see the real footage. That nigga was spinning when he got caught on fire. With Jerry Cole and everything. But that happened in 79. But he, in his mind, and he said it was so much conviction. Yep, 1979. So then, after they cloned him, they did Thriller. That was his next album. That was in 1982, which he was right. But Thriller is about a zombie that came up. No, it was not. The original song was called Starlight. The demo was called Starlight, and it was about random other shit. They heard that, like, nah, this is trash. Make it about some demonic shit. Sprinkle some, what'd you say? What'd you say, Jason? What did you say?
Play me some Satan, man.
It was not about a zombie coming out. And in the video, the motherfucker turned into a werewolf.
Yep.
Yeah, he did. I saw that shit.
Yeah.
Saw that shit.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And then he didn't.
And now we can see it in 4K.
In 4K.
I'm sure they got that shit in 8K now.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
And he didn't rise out the grave as a zombie. Old girl just turned around and Michael was a zombie. That was the ending. But his eyes were yellow.
Right.
You know?
When he turned around.
Yeah, he turned around.
But he didn't come out the grave. He's like, yeah, Thriller was about the whole, he made it sound like the whole album Thriller was about him coming out the grave as a zombie. When really it was just one song.
And even that one song wasn't even about that shit.
It was about spooky shit.
He had glitter on the cover.
The cover had nothing to do with the title.
Hey, as far as I could tell, he was just chilling on the cover, bro.
So when you open up the deluxe
Look at this
edition,
cover
was
real
zombies
quick,
was
man.
just chilling.
Look at this cover.
Was showing the damn tiger with a little
With
kitty
his-
cat. You know how infuriating it was hearing this nigga say this bullshit? He said it was so much conviction. Yeah, somebody told me this. No, YouTube told you this shit. And you wanted to sound smart.
He looked confused.
What, Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he has a kitten sitting on his lap.
I
and he
mean, but
told
he's
him to
just
take a
chilling,
picture.
like laying
He
down, though.
just
you know what I
chilling.
mean?
He looked
Yeah.
confused. He got two curls just chilling.
Right.
They make the A.
Thriller was not about... That was just one song about that.
He looked like he got a face on. If this album don't sell, I'm gonna fuck you up, Quincy.
That's probably what he thought.
Yeah.
That's probably what he thought. Nah, man, fuck all that shit. And speaking of Michael, I went to the Michael Jackson musical. It was fucking fire. Round of applause to them dudes. The people, the cast crew. He was short and played Michael.
Fire on the curl.
Fuck you. Fire on the curl. Yeah, it was great, but that shit really infuriated me. I just had to have y'all listen to it. That's it. This is episode 303. Most consistent podcast in the area.
Give me a hell yeah.
You can always follow us on Twitter or X. Or X.
One of them motherfuckers.
One of them. Same shit. At me, Mr. Buzzbee, 4 lowercase 08. You can always follow us on Twitter at TheologicalSP. You can always follow us on Instagram at TheologicalSense. And, of course, on that Facebook.
And of course, you could hit me on all social media at JCNo. Yeah, LeBron hit 40,000 points and the Lakers lost again. I knew that was coming.
He's still taking pictures of it, celebrating.
Yep.
Every milestone.
Every milestone. It's all about him.
So you know what time it
It's
is.
not even that. It's just another
You know what time it is. As far as my son is concerned, the Lakers are an extraordinary clothing line.
Woo, shit.
It's that time.
I mean, at least it stands out. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep. But yeah, no. If you are on my everything but Twitter, Twitter's still public. You know, Twitter gotta be a public forum.
Right.
But if you're on my other social media, that's private. And if you're blessed to be a part of that, you see me doing all my fatherly things.
You gotta learn the dark side of the force, huh?
Oh man, that's wonderful. No, not yet. They ain't seen that one yet.
Nah, he had
See, now I gotta bleep that.
lightsaber.
You speaking stuff that nobody knows yet.
Oh, but still.
No, nobody knows it about that yet.
Yeah.
No. See, now you speaking stuff that nobody knows yet.
Oh.
Yeah. But he be doing some things that definitely making me proud. I'm happy about that. But yeah, Lakers. I don't know. Free agency in the NFL. I know somebody got money, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'll be chilling. It's raining. I'm staying inside. Until then, I don't know.
You too, Martine. What's your new?
Oh yeah,
ad?
yeah.
You've
New
been gone.
at MACFLY
Hey, McFly.
408. Y'all could go ahead and search my music though. I don't give a fuck about social media. I don't really even be on that shit like that.
Yep.
But the link is in the bio. MacFly 408.
Hey, McFly.
You feel me?
You gotta make that like a soundbite.
I know. That's actually what I was planning to do for my next tag.
Hey, McFly.
Either that or the what you call it, the boss.
Biff.
Oh yeah.
No, not the Asian dude.
What was it?
On the fucking big screen.
Oh,
yeah.
McFly. Konnichiwa. McFly.
Yeah, no, I was gonna make that my next tag eventually.
But that whole dialogue. Konnichiwa. I was monitoring that shit. You just interfaced. You are terminated. Terminated. No. Love that movie. I love all my customers from Back to the Future Part 2.
Yeah, but I mean, I've been consistently dropping music though.
Nice.
Yeah, just search it up, man. It's 6 letters. MACFLY.
Shouts out to Martin for consistently dropping music.
Appreciate it.
And shouts out, give a special shout out to Prince Soul.
Oh, yup.
Just announced he's wrapping up his 15-year career.
Yeah, man. You gotta call it quits sometime.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you don't feel it no more, just don't do it.
Yeah, so salute to our brother. Hell of a career.
Definitely.
I was a part for a select era. Mm-hmm. And saw those sessions. Hey, man, that's a hard-working brother, bro. Like, I saw the work he put in.
I was there one time, and I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. Man, he deserves all his flowers. So salute to Soul and everybody else out there still zoning in on their crafts, man. Yeah.
Let's go.
What the hell is that?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Love that part. First thing he did. Oh, let me get my Japanese going. Why are you doing that? You're fired. And on that note, we out. 79.
Peace.
Peace.